It's time for the Coaches Show with Wayne County head football coach Jay Beauchamp. Brought to you by David Earl Keith, your State Farm insurance agent. Now let's join Bob Morgan along with Coach Jay Beauchamp.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's Coaches Show. Tonight we come to you from Statesboro, Georgia, Womack Field. One thing I know about this place, Coach, is a nice place to play. They built the stadium several years ago, incorporated around the old football field and rejuvenated the old football field into a very nice stadium. But your thoughts on playing at Womack Field?
Yeah, this is it's a beautiful facility. I think they've done a really nice job of continuing to update. And, the field house and end zone is a nice building. Coach Dobson, the head coach at Statesboro, he was a college teammate of mine, so I've known him for a long time. I was his host on his official visit when he came to Georgia Southern. So, we've got a great relationship. I know he is. He's definitely got his football team in a position where they're getting better and better every week. And I'm just glad we get to play, and it's another time we get to go represent Wayne County. But beautiful facility, and just glad to be here and be ready to go play.
Talking to him, has he found out what's wrong with Statesboro football the last though? I mean, I've told Joe and I had this conversation. It was not long ago when Statesboro was playing for state championships, and they were just dominant in their classification, but they've kind of fallen off. They went for a local coach. They had they just can't seem to get it going so much that they're splitting athletes between the other schools. But you think with Georgia Southern football, Statesboro High School would be rejuvenated.
Yeah, I'll tell you, even when I was in school at Georgia Southern, on Friday nights that place was packed, and they were very successful, making deep playoff runs. And I know this. I don't know the ins and outs of what's going on, but I do know that Coach Dobson, he stands for the right things. We believe in a lot of the same things as far as how to coach a team and get a team ready to go and trying to flip a program. And, this being his first head job, I think he'll do a great job. He was a great high school player. He was a great high school or college player, and he's made of the right stuff. So I got a ton of respect for him, his staff, and what they're trying to do as far as flipping a program. Been there, done it. I know the challenges that come with it, and what their road looks like. But he's the right one for the job, and got a lot of respect. And he'll get them going. I think they're already improved in several areas from last year, whether that's personnel or what they're doing schematically. I do think that they're improved in spots last year, and he'll continue to get them better.
The best part of the night is we're playing on a Friday night. It's Friday night football. How's it feel to be playing back on Friday night?
I'm telling you, y'all, I know our community probably feels it as well, but, we were talking Sunday in the staff meeting, feels like we hadn't gotten into our routine of a normal season, whether that's us having to practice in the morning because of the heat when it was early on Bradwell, and then that was a Thursday night game. Then we have a Friday with Brooks, but, some weather forced us to go into morning practicing, and then the change from last week. It's just, we finally felt like this week we were able to get into our normal practice schedule, in-season routine of film, meetings, practice, foam roll, treatment. Everything is so planned out throughout a game week, from a Monday to a Thursday. It's nice that we were able to get back into a normal game week practice routine. And I think, just like you said, I'm just glad we're getting to play on a Friday night at 7:30 when it's supposed to be played under the lights. And, just very, very thankful that our guys get to go out and play again.
Next week, we'll have all the homecoming festivities. We'll talk about that next week. But again, this night, it's Wayne County Statesboro at Womack Field, 7:30 kickoff. Looking forward to the Friday night football game. We'll come back with Coach Shaw and talk about last week's game against the Upton County Pirates, and we'll do it right after this timeout.
I can't believe I just scratched that card. Find my insurance card. Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
Call David Earl Keith at 912-427-2019.
WIFO-FM, Jessup, the big dog, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
Go back. This is the portion we're talking about last week's game. It was a Thursday night game due to the hurricane. Everything got tossed around, but they finally played a coach. Unfortunately, Wayne County had a tough night offensively. As you mentioned after the ball game, you thought the defense played pretty good and hung in there. Really, that first touchdown they got was a broken play. It looked like we had him hemmed up, but hats off to the quarterback. He escaped and found the receiver down the sidelines for a touchdown, and they hit the speedster, the Hickoff kid, who was really showed his speed, and he ran it down the sidelines for a touchdown, and he scored a late touchdown, and we scored on a scoop and score. But as you mentioned after the game, you thought your defense played extremely well, but they were on the field quite a bit. Offense, they did a good job of shutting down Matthew Fuller, and we just couldn't get anything going offensively.
Yeah, when you look at the defense, it was kind of what after you go back and when you looked at it, it was kind of what I expected as far as from a defense of what I thought about after the game. I thought they played hard, played too many snaps. That was kind of what you saw on tape. I thought we started out the game with a great energy, great enthusiasm. We were excited. We were ready to play. You know, all those things checks the box when you watched the tape and went back through it. But, you know, another part on the defense, the first touchdown, we were 3rd and 6, and we missed a tackle, and they make you pay. And against a good team, that's what happens. You know, that's the margin of error is so small. But we don't get him on the ground, and they spin out and get into scramble drill mode, and they hit a guy down the sideline. The second one on the screen to the field where the number 3 took off and scored, that was another 3rd down. You know, so those are the things that's just, when you look back on our defense, really the pass all the way to Bradwell, it's the big plays. You know, it's the screen that goes, you know, for a lot of yards or, you know, whatever it may be. We've got to limit the big plays because when you look at it as a whole, you know, going into that last drive of Appleton County's last offensive drive, they had rushed the ball for 60 yards, you know. So you see those things, and it's like, all right, you know, we're playing good defense, but we can't miss a tackle on 3rd and 6. We can't, you know, we got to take the right angles when we get him close to the sideline and be able to get him out of bounds and make him snap it again. You know, so it's continuing to, you know, harp on the little things and continue to get better. But, you know, this one is when you play a good team, like I had said after the game, when you play a good team, they make you pay when you're not right. And when we didn't line up correctly and we're late lining up, they made you pay. So we'll get better. We'll get it coached up. And, you know, a lot of great learning lessons happened, you know, last Thursday, and we'll continue to get better, especially on the defensive side of the ball, going to the offense. You know, those guys in that locker room and our quarterback, our running back, our offensive line, tight ends, receivers, know that was an embarrassing display of offensive football. And they'll be the first ones to tell you. I mean, it just wasn't us, you know, not being able to run the football and be able to just create some first downs, keep the defense off the field, play some field position. You know, just wasn't very good. And they know that. In film session on Sunday, I think if you ask any of those players that were in there, it's hard to sit through. You know, we told them the blatant truth, and we got better. And we got, really, you know, y'all know me. I'm a positive guy, and you know, I try and take the lessons from losing. You know, don't waste an opportunity to get better, basically. You know, learn from this spot, learn from this situation, and let's move on and be ready to roll for the next time. That was the disappointing thing. I think we let an opportunity go, and we can't get it back. All we can do is move on and get better from it and learn from it and be ready to roll. So we'll definitely we'll respond the right way. That was evident when we came back to practice on Monday.
Hey, you know quarterbacks better than anybody. You played quarterback. The quarterback's the most scrutinized, criticized, analyzed position in the whole wide world. So everybody's got their thoughts on the quarterback play, but you saw the film. But I keep telling people, look, this kid just turned 15 years old. He's coming off a torn ACL injury. What did you see on film, and what's the suck of your quarterback? I know you got his back, and most of Wayne County has your back, but you know how people jump off the bandwagon after one performance. I told people it's like the Pittsburgh Steelers guy. You got to flush it. You just got to forget him and go on to the next game. But your thoughts on your quarterback, what did you see on film? Was it some miscommunication? What was going on there?
Yeah, it's kind of like to your first point. Everybody can be a quarterback coach, and then every time when there's a game-winning field goal, everybody's a kicking coach. So that's the territory. That's the territory. I was very fortunate enough to play quarterback at one of the most probably at Georgia Southern. If you don't win there as a quarterback, you ain't gonna be there very long, or you're gonna get booed at home. So, and I say that to say, being able to teach Jeb some of these things and just going through this situation, being a quarterback for a team that, has high expectations and all that stuff is really good as long as we can handle it the right way. So going to his, performance, here's the truth of it. Here's the facts. That was that kid's third start on the road as a varsity football player. His first two was Bradwell and Brooks of last year. Neither one of those places had really great environments to play football in. Nothing really felt the big pressure of a big Friday night. That one last Thursday felt like a semifinal game as far as the anticipation, the build up to it, the crowd noise, getting in and out of the huddle. All those things play a part, when he has to communicate everything. And he'll be the first one to tell you, we walked off that field Thursday, he owned it. And he'll be the first one to tell you he didn't play very good. He didn't play good at all. He'll be the first one to tell you that. That film study on Sunday, when it was me and him in the offense, wasn't very fun to go through. But I also, true, y'all have heard me say this before, the quarterback position is so different than everything else on the football field. Sometimes you have to go through some really bad situations to learn from it, because you can't simulate that pressure in a practice. You can't simulate 3rd and 6, and you've got to complete it, and you've got to be in that moment to keep the offense on the field, continue to give our defense a break. All those situations within the game, I can't simulate that in a practice. He's got to go through it. And I told him, we've got to get a lot better, and he knows that. But also, he's our quarterback, point blank, period. He will continue to get better, and our team rallies around him. We'll be ready to roll, but he'll be the first one to own it. And I think that's what I love as a competitor. When you look at yourself and know that you didn't play very good, and be able to own up to it, and then come back to work on Monday and be ready to roll. That's what it's about. It's easy to go in the tank and just throw in the towel and say, I don't want to play quarterback anymore, but there was none of that. We'll get him right. We'll get him ready to go, and we'll be a lot better.
The good news is he's a very talented athlete. His ceiling's very high, and that might be the best defense he's seen. I saw Walker Saturday at the golf tournament. He told me that those Division I, all those defensive linemen are Division I. I mean, they had a heck of a defensive team. Might be the best defense we see all season.
It was. I can tell you this: that was the best defensive line that we had seen since I walked in the doors at Wayne County High School. That front that they have, and we knew going into it. I mean, it was all four of those guys up front on the defensive line are going to play, college football, big-time college football. They got the transfer from Coffee. So they've got a really good defensive front, and that's why when you saw us on offense, we were going to have to try and push the ball vertically down the field, throw some comebacks, throw some stop routes, throw some hitches, throw the out routes, to at least try and lighten up the box a little bit so that we can, create some seams for Matthew. And he was close a couple of times. He was close, but when you get in that situation, you've got to be able to do some other things to lighten up the box to help your run game. And unfortunately, obviously, we didn't do that. But that defensive front, that's one of the best I've seen. And they definitely have the guys in the right spots to make a deep playoff run. And we got better. I think that's the one point sometimes people forget about. Yes, you want to win the game. That's a rivalry game. I get it. That's the first rivalry game I've lost in my career as a coach. So nobody's more pissed off than I am. But don't forget about the fact that we just got a lot better. We just played 2 top 10 teams in their own classifications, whether that was Brooks and now Applin. Both of them were ranked in the top 5 when we played them. We just got a lot better. And don't waste this opportunity of getting better after some adversity. We've got to put it to bed and then move on. And, our offensive line knows, all right, we've probably seen one of the best defensive lines in the state. I don't care the classification. So let's go be ready to roll.
Again, Wayne County lost to Appling 21-7, but after the game, I told Joe on the way home, just flush it and move on. Let's get ready for Statesboro, which we'll play tonight here at Womack Field. We'll come back and talk more about tonight's game right after a word from our sponsor. Stay tuned.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call David Earl Keith at 912-427-2019.
The sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
Unfortunately, tonight's coach show, we're at Statesboro, Georgia. Before we get to Statesboro, just another person had a frustrating night was Matthew Fuller. He came into the Appling County game leading the state in rushing, but they held him in check. What's his psyche in the film room, and what did you talk to him about?
Yeah, he knows. On defense, he led our defense in tackles. I think he had 9 tackles. So he was the guy on defense and played every snap on defense. I think he almost played every snap on offense, other than maybe a handful. He was frustrated. He's a competitor. And I think anybody, if you were in that locker room after that Thursday night, there was a bunch of frustrated guys, upset guys. And he was definitely one of them because it matters to him. He wants to win ball games. He wants to do things the right way. He wants to represent Wayne County the right way because it means a lot to him. And when, we failed the other night at it, and he was bothered. But I'm telling you, when he came, he was kind of the same as Jeb. Sunday film wasn't a lot of fun for him. But, he took coaching the right way. I told our players, this is a kind of side note, but, I told our players on Sunday, here's the deal. Average players just want to be left alone. Good players, they want to be coached. Great ones want to be told the truth. And there was a bunch of guys in that auditorium, and when we watched it, I asked them, what you want? And every one of them said the truth. And so it was about an hour and a half of just straight up truth. And man, they responded the right way. When we came in on Monday to lift and then go to practice, they were awesome. And Matthew led the charge. Matthew, Jeb, Tavion, Juddy, DJ West, all those guys, Tone, Kai, Dub, they all handled it the right way. And Matthew's ready to go play another game. If I could sum all that up into one thing, Matthew Fuller's ready to go play.
You talk about our offense, we mentioned going into the Appling County game that their defense is going to try to shut down the running game. Other teams are going to do that as well. So you can't be one-dimensional. And like I mentioned in the last segment, your former quarterback, quarterback play as well as anybody. So I'm sure that's going to get corrected. You said after the game Friday that we'll correct this thing, and I have no doubt that's going to take place. But is it change of personnel? Is it just getting more confidence in the connection, the communication? What's the process between last week and this week?
Yeah, I think, the number one thing is, I think it starts with me. And, of course, I always put it back on myself a little bit. So me and Jeff's we've got to be on the same page. I think trust in his footwork, trust in his eyes, getting him in a rhythm early on, that definitely plays a big part of it. We have made some personnel changes as far as receiver-wise, where they are, whether they're inside or outside guys. So we've made some changes, and this thing is like a big puzzle, right? I mean, this is kind of what the non-region's for, is just getting the puzzle pieces in the right spot to finish the puzzle there right in the before region play and going into the playoffs. So, this thing is constantly moving around. I think you'll see some different personnel, and they've handled it the right way. I mean, they've done a nice job. Our players have done a nice job continuing to work, continuing to the ball drills, all the extra things that we do, whether it's after weight training or after practice. They continue to buy in. But I think to really answer your question, Bob, I think it's a mixture of a little bit of everything. Understanding, making sure my eyes are in the right spot, my drop is correct, throwing the ball on time, hitting the depth at the correct spot. If I'm a receiver, if I've got a hitch route, I got to hit it in the right spot because it's such a timing throw. We got to be on time for it. And, those things have just got to continue to get better. And, the frustrating part is I thought we had our best practice throwing the football last week. I think anybody that watched this practice probably would say the same thing. And just unfortunately it didn't happen Thursday. And, we all know, I think everybody in the offense knows, don't lose the faith. Don't lose the faith. Continue to do the little things, and it'll happen. I truly believe it. I've seen it happen before. The first time, quick story, we had the number one quarterback in the country, Gunnar Stockton, and we had the receiver. He's at Virginia now. He's the all-time leading receiving yards in the state of Georgia. We both had him on the same team. The first go ball we hit for a touchdown was game 6. And so that's with the number one quarterback in the country and the receiver that's at Virginia right now. So I say that to say there's so much that goes into it as far as just being on time and trusting what we're telling you to do, and we'll get there. I've seen it done before, and we definitely, to be able to accomplish the things that we want to accomplish, we've got to definitely make it happen.
How about health-wise, a physical game? I understand some people got banged up. You talked about after the ball game, we might have lost some people possibly for this ball game. But where do we stand health-wise coming into this ball game?
Yeah, we've got a couple of concussions, so we're waiting to see kind of where we're at with that and see how they're the protocol and where they're at as far as recovery-wise. So we've made some changes, some adjustments, and to be ready to go. You'll see Kai West on the offensive line, which is something that I'm excited to see. He's repped there in the spring. He's repped there over the summer, and he's kind of been the emergency guy if something was to happen. So him and between him and Tone, and there's a lot of meat up there, a lot of weight that can move people and do a good job. So we'll see how that goes. But I think I can't remember who I told. I think this was either Saturday or Sunday. Coming out of the game on Thursday, I was kind of worried after the game. I think when just from an injury report wise of who we would have for this one, but it was better than expected. Now we're beat up and bruised up, and I tell the players though all the time, really the last day you're going to feel good is the first day of football. That's how it should be. After the first day of football, you're going to be beat up and bruised up and banged up till the end of it. So we got some of that stuff going on. We got guys in the treatment and all that stuff throughout the week. But we're in a better shape than I thought we were going to be in coming out of Appleton. And we've had a good week of practice. Now, we've got some guys that are going to be in some new situations on Friday night, so we'll see how we handle it. But they've had a good week of practice, and we'll be ready to roll.
One thing that's evidence after 3 games is your new special teams coach is paying dividends. McElwain had a great night punting the ball. Your kicker's doing a great job kicking the ball in the end zone, hitting the extra points. Looks like he's got the good legs of the field goal. Long field goal is a definite weapon. So you got to be happy with where the special teams play is going into this game.
For sure. I think that's a huge weapon for us. Coach Couch has done an awesome job. I think if you looked at us last year at this point, we had some special teams snafus going on. And, knock on wood, we've been pretty solid within the special teams game. I think, our punt unit was really good the other night. They tried to come after 2 of them and go block it, and we had it blocked up, and Hamp hit some really good ones with great hang time, and gave us a chance to get down there and cover and made him fair catch it a lot of times. And we were, that was 3 back there catching it, and we knew his speed. So Hamp hit some really good ones and got him to fair catch it, and we got on down there and got it downed. But it's been a huge weapon for us. Like you said, kickoff. Kristen's done a really good job of getting that thing in the end zone. Going back to I guess it was the Brooks game. Was it the Brooks game or Bradwell game where he missed the long one? I guess the Brooks game. But that one would have been good for probably another 5 to 6, 7 yards where we were at. And his kick line continues to get better. We have a kick line that we practice every week of a 2-minute drill where we got to get the ball to of where he's hit it that week. So he's done a good job of continuing to push it. I think just the whole attention to detail. Again, if I could boil it down, the attention to detail to our special teams, and it starts with Coach Couch of demanding it, they've done a really good job. And I think, it's shown for the most part that we've got some speed on special teams, and a lot of guys are playing. That's the part I love. We've got guys that are buying into the special teams role where, they may play outside linebacker, they may play receiver, they may play safety or whatever. But if you ask them, it's like, I am the L3 on kickoff, and that's my spot. And there's great ownership within, playing on the special teams right now. And they've certainly done a nice job, and that's a huge weapon.
Well, Coach, again, wish you the best of luck. Hopefully we can get another victory tonight here in Statesboro, get back on the winning train, and get ready for homecoming next week. But wish you and your team nothing but the best of luck tonight here in Statesboro. We'll see you after the ball game.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, Bob, for all you do, and go Jackets.
Okay, that's going to do it for tonight's coaching show. Again, stay tuned now for our pregame show coming to you live from Statesboro after this timeout.
The Coaches Show with head football coach Jabo Shaw has been brought to you by David Earl Keith, your State Farm insurance agent.
Good evening, everyone. Bob Morgan and Joe Roddy here at Statesboro High School, Womack Field, as the Wayne County Yellow Jackets get set to take on the Statesboro Blue Devils. The Blue Devils come in with a record of 1 win, 2 losses. They won last week over Southeast Bullock 12-7. Wayne County comes in with a record of 2-1, lost last Thursday to Appleton County, scored 21-7. Hope you got to hear the coaches show. Coach Shaw gave a nice recap of the game, talked about how frustrated it was not being able to move the ball on offense, how they worked on all this week. And I like the way his analogy, Joe, was this non-region schedule was like a puzzle. They're putting the puzzle together, getting ready for their region schedule. He said we're exactly where we were last year. The difference from last year to this year is we lost to Brooks and then defeated Appleton at home. This year we defeated Brooks at home and lost to Appleton on the road. So basically you're right where you were last year, 2-1. But the offense is the big concern, as last week on Thursday was not a good performance. Alpine County's defense, to their credit, shut us down, shut Matthew Fuller down. Couldn't get anything going in the passing game. But as Coach Shaw mentioned in the coaches' comments, the coaches show, it's a work in progress. They went to work, and they're just going to get better. That's all he can do. It's a learning experience. That's what he said. They got to use it as a learning experience and get better.
You know, that's exactly what it was. I think he made a very, very good quote in the post-game show. He said, if you're going to get exposed, now's the time to get exposed and work on the things that you got exposed on. And I think you're going to see Wayne County come out very aggressive on offense tonight, Bob, and try to set the tone here early, and that's what we need.
Against a good football team, too. Coach Dobson, in his first year as the Statesboro head football coach, he's a former teammate of Coach J-Bo Shaw at Georgia Southern. So he's trying to do what J-Bo Shaw has done at Wayne County, turn the program around. As we mentioned coming in, Joe, they got gorgeous facilities. You look at that high school, it's just very beautiful. The field's in great shape. They got a nice track around it. They got all the facilities in the world, nice clubhouse. I mean, you name it, they've got the facilities. So you think the program would be back where it was. You look at those state champions, and the last one is 2005, 2001, 1996. So, man, back in the days, they rolled. But now they've been struggling. So it'll be interesting to see how they do here tonight against Wayne County's football team.
Yeah, I think you're right when you talk about Statesboro High School. You talk about, field houses, the facilities, all the things that need to be successful are here, the pieces of the puzzle. You just got to get the Jimmies and Joes out here, and I think you could be very successful playing a winnable region with some of the teams in there. So I think there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle. But Statesboro has struggled mightily against our Yellow Jackets, Bob, over the last probably 10 years. For a while there, and Statesboro was in their heyday. When we started 2000s, every time we'd play, they'd beat us. It seems like the last 10 years, I can't really remember the last time they beat us. I'll tell you one, they've beaten us once in the last 9 years in the Irk Russell Classic when we went 0-9 2 years ago. That's the last time they beat us.
Yeah, every time I come to this ballpark, I keep remember, Wayne County fans are across the way from us, and that torrential rainstorm that we played in, and it was a 6-6 ball game. We blocked the extra point. Levante Larry blocked the PAT, got out here with a 7-6 victory. But that game, I tip my hat to those fans. They didn't waver. They never moved. I mean, the rain was just coming in sheets, and they just stayed there and supported Wayne County Yellow Jackets and got here with a nice win. But tonight's Wayne County Statesboro. Return to the pregame show here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. We'll come back with more from Statesboro High School. Kickoff at 7:30. We'll do it right after the timeouts.
Sometimes things happen in life that can knock you off course for a while. It happens to all of us at some point. Even the most careful plans can get tipped over when you least expect it. If this is you right now, Altamaha Federal Credit Union is here to help you get back on your feet with a Lifesaver loan. Need a few $100s to get you through a tough spot? We got you. Don't sink into the payday loan cycle. Let AFCU throw you a lower interest lifeline so you can keep your head above water. Contingent upon approved credit. Altamaha Federal Credit Union is insured by NCUA and is an equal housing lender.
Don't let inflation tackle your finances. Ready? Neesmith Chevy GMC has your back all the way to the end zone. Touchdown! Find new roads to Jessup and check out the new 2024 Chevy Terrains at only $349 a month. You'll save more green than a groundskeeper. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. Or get 1.9% APR for 36 months with approved credit. $349 a month is with $87.50 down at 7.50% APR for 84 months. Not compatible with special financing. Stock number 15391. All offers plus tax.
The Chop House Grill and Bar in downtown Jessup offers a cozy, laid-back atmosphere with daily food and drink specials as well as live entertainment every Thursday and Friday nights. The Chop House Grill and Bar has all of your favorites, from their hand-tossed pizza cooked in their authentic brick oven to their Chop House burgers and steaks. And with their family-friendly environment, there is something for everyone. And they have specials every day from 3 to 5. The Chop House Grill and Bar offers dine-in and takeout options. Located at 155 West Cherry Street in downtown Jessup. Open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 11 to 11 Friday and Saturday, and 12 to 9 Sundays. Come chop it up with us at the Chop House in downtown Jessup.
Wayne Memorial Hospital wishes the Yellow Jackets the best of luck as they pursue region and state championships. The hard work and dedication of our coaches and student athletes has been instrumental to your success. The staff at Wayne Memorial Hospital is also dedicated to providing and delivering the best possible health care to everyone who comes through our doors. We consider it an honor and a privilege to be entrusted with your health care needs. Caring for the community isn't just our motto, it's what we love to do. Wayne Memorial Hospital, the official health care provider of the Yellow Jackets.
Welcome back. Bob Morgan, Joe Wright here. The pregame shows we get set for kickoff at the bottom of the hour, 7:30. Big weekend of college football. Georgia and Athens tomorrow for the SEC opener against South Carolina. It's a 3:30 CBS kickoff. And Georgia Southern has the big trip to Wisconsin. One of our sponsors, Raymond Brown, won't be playing golf tomorrow at 12:30 because he's on his way to Wisconsin.
It's Madison, Wisconsin. So he's doing the jump around at the end of the third quarter.
Georgia Southern Eagles have beat Wisconsin. They're 18.5, but they've been underdogs before and they pulled it off. And Georgia Tech has a big game tomorrow night on AM 1370. They are Ole Miss taking on Lane Kiffin and the Rebels. They're about a 20.5-point underdog. But Joe says he's got, for entertainment purposes only, the pick of the week.
Bullseye pick of the week.
Is this NFL or
this will be a college pick. The bullseye pick of the week, for entertainment purposes only, is the Rutgers Scarlet Knights giving 7 at home to the Virginia Tech Hokies. When's the last time Rutgers gave anyone 7 points, Bob? Someone in Vegas knows something. So I'm going to go for the bullseye pick of the week. The Scarlet Knights of Rutgers. You sure can.
Who cares about that?
Well, listen, you want a pick of the week, you got to find it. I mean, if you think you're going to take the game of the week and you're going to be like, listen, if you're going to find a pick, you got to dig deep.
Okay. I'll give you an easy pick. Take the dog in Athens, SEC opener. But again, here tonight it's Wayne County Statesboro. Again, Coach Shaw was not a happy camper after Thursday night's game. We saw that live and in person, Joe, during the post-game show. But, you know, this is a guy who's going to go to work, and they went to work. And what I liked about what he said in the coach's show, he said the Sunday film session was not fun. And this is the quote that stuck with me. He says, average players want to be left alone. He said, good players want to be coached. Great players want to be told the truth. And he said there was a lot of truth-telling in that Sunday film session. And I talked to several players privately and asked them how it went. And they told me straight to my face, they said, Mr. Bob, I don't think we've ever seen that side of Coach Shaw since he's been here. But he laid it out chapter and verse. He didn't hold back any punches. And we told him we wanted to hear the truth. We got the truth, and nothing but the truth. So I think they're going to respond. Coach Shaw mentioned that he likes the way they respond. He likes the way they listen and take everything he says and pay attention. I'm like you. I think you're going to see a very aggressive football team come out. I think defensively they're going to be looking for turnovers.
Aggressive.
I think you're going to see a very good effort tonight by the Wayne County Yellow Jackets to get this thing back on track. Get ready for homecoming week next week, which will be a lot of fun at home at JC Stadium. It's early this year, but homecoming festivities all next week, so we'll have the rundown of the parade on Thursday and the homecoming festivities on Friday, a week from tonight at JC Stadium. But it was just interesting talking to several players. I talked to 3 different players on 3 different occasions. You know, one was at practice, one I saw uptown, and I just asked them, you know, how was that film session Sunday? And they, all 3 at different times, told me the same thing. They said it was a brutally honest film session. And I've been through some of those film sessions at college at University of Georgia, watching those players have to sit there and watch that film, and you can get kind of tough when they roll it back and forth, and, you know, look what you did here. And, so I'm just glad that they were able to do that. And I'm glad the players responded the way Coach Shaw wanted to respond to. Again,
No doubt.
Like I said, it's a learning experience. It's a long season. Just got to get this thing back on track. I mean, it was just a bad night. And like you said, everybody understood it was a bad night. They weren't happy about the bad night, but they're doing everything they can to correct it. And I'm sure we've got the coach staff and the coach in place to do just that.
Well, you know, you're right. You want to see the way the kids respond, and you know, we got exposed. There's no doubt about it. But you know, the kids they dug deep. They were digging deep all week in practice, and I look for them to come out and have a real aggressive performance here tonight, Bob. I think these kids are ready to play.
Well, the one thing I told Coach Shaw when I did the coach's show, I said, Coach, you don't know them as well as we do, but they used to be here. But I promise you, that coach across the road, down 30 miles down the road, after we beat him last year, he's been in the film session every day playing on Thursday.
So
that's exactly what he did.
Well, you remember when Matson said, this was in the spring. Coach Mullis, hey, how you doing? What you going to do spring break? You can take the boat, go fishing, relax? Nope, I'm going to be watching Wayne County film all spring break.
Exactly. I mean,
that's what he said.
That's how bad they wanted to win that ball game. And I told Coach Shaw, that's one of those games like used to be long. You're supposed to win the game. If you win the game, you're supposed to win the game. But if you don't win the game, then all of a sudden it gets magnified. But the problem is it's such a good gate. No one's getting rid of that gate. I mean, like we mentioned, that gate for Appleton County probably fund 90% of their athletic programs the rest of the year. Same thing when they come to our place. Appleton County brings a ton of people.
It's a concession.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's a money gate. It's a game that you play on the schedule. It's a nice rival game. It's a fun game between the fans, but the players, they want to win it very badly, and when they don't win it, again, there's a lot of disappointment. But like I said, as we mentioned after the game last Thursday, Joe, all they got to do is flush it, move on. I said we're right where we were last year at 2-1. Get this win tonight, you're back on track 3-1. Get ready for homecoming. And the next big showdown will probably be when we go to Burke, because that Burke game is going to be probably crucial home field advantage in the playoffs, because Benedictine, of course, is in a class by itself with their number one quarterback going to FSU. I mean, I saw the highlights when they played Ware, and Ware's got a good football team, but they weren't in the same class at BC that night in Savannah. So it'll be fun the rest of the way, but I'm looking for a good performance here by the Wayne County Yellow Jackets tonight. Looking to see how the offense gets back on track. One guy who's really upset is Matthew Fuller. I mean, he got held in check. He said he's still in the top, I think it's the 7th top rusher in the state after 3 weeks of play. So they listed the top 10 today. So he's still right up there in the top of all state runners, Joe. And I'm sure he'll try to get back on track here tonight against the Statesboro Blue Devil defense.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. He's gonna try to get on track, and they're gonna look to get him on track. I think again, I look for Wayne to be real aggressive tonight. I think there's a lot of anger, Bob. I think there's a lot of frustration that I think we want to take out tonight, and I think it's going to be real important to have a real solid game to get some momentum now, because this is game 4. So now you're going to start, your beginning of your season's over. Now tonight starts kind of the midpoint of the season. So you really want to start ramping up so you're playing your best football at the end.
As he said in the coach show, it's a puzzle. I'm trying to put this piece of puzzle together before we hit that region schedule, because that region schedule is what counts, what sets you apart from the rest of the region, get you a playoff spot, and you like to be 1 or 2, because 1 or 2 host first round, 3 and 4 travel. So it's all about getting that 1 or 2 spot. And like I said, that's where that Burke game becomes crucial.
2 weeks from tonight
at Burke. So it'll be a lot of fun. But tonight's the night that Wayne kind of gets this thing back on track, hopefully against Statesboro. Statesboro's got a good football team, though. They got a kid by the name of Cameron Michael, who's very talented for the Blue Devils. He wears number 1. You're going to hear his name a lot. They play in the quarterback. They play in the cornerback. They play him at running back, wide receiver. He'll move around in a lot of different spots on offense, so we'll just have to watch and see where he's lined up every time he comes out of the huddle. But our defense kind of banged up a little bit. That's one thing Coach Shaw also said in the coach show. There's going to be some personnel changes. Unfortunately, injuries are part of the game. Unfortunately, we got a few guys banged up. Some are ready to go. Some are questionable. Some they want to hold out and not have to play, but may play. So talking to Coach Shaw before the ball game down on the field, that was the synopsis he gave us, that, right now, a lot of it is game time decision. And like I said, there's a couple players, they're kind of banged up. They're hoping they don't have to play them. But if situation warrants, they are ready to go. So we'll see how it plays here tonight. Wayne County and the Statesboro Blue Devils here tonight at Statesboro High School. We'll be back with more of the pregame show, and we'll do it right after this timeout.
Timeout. Are you looking for a new home? Come huddle up at Clayton Homes of Hinesville, proud supporter of Southeast Georgia football. You won't believe these game-changing deals with energy-efficient appliances, modern kitchens, walk-in closets, and more. These homes are MVP-worthy. Clayton consultants are always standing by to answer questions and help you find the home of your dreams. Don't fumble this amazing chance. Come visit Clayton Homes of Hinesville on 1207 Oglethorpe Highway and find your dream home today.
Check out the new Tim's Home Medical. New location, larger inventory. Tim's Home Medical, now located at 980 South, U.S. Highway 301 in Jessup, just to the left of Reinhardt's. They are dedicated to helping you with all your medical supplies and equipment needs, including Medicare chargeable items. Most are in stock, many can be delivered. Your health is their priority at Tim's Home Medical, now located on 301 South in Jessup, just to the left of Reinhardt's. Tim's Home Medical.
First Southern Bank supports Wayne County and Wayne County football.
On behalf of our First Southern Bank team, we wish the Yellow Jackets a great season. Football requires planning and execution, just like life. We are here to help you with just that at First Southern Bank. Call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Go Jackets!
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The Trade Mart at 3689 Savannah Highway has been serving Wayne County and surrounding counties for over 30 years. If it's a small hand tool you're looking for or a 30-ton bearing press, we've got it. You need a tarp? We've got you covered. We have any size you need, from a 5x7 to a 30x60. So if you need a quality tool at an affordable price, come see us at the Trade Mart, 3689 Savannah Highway, or call us at 427-6966. That's 427-6966. The Trade Mart says, go Jackets.
The Big Dog. Big Dog. Big Dog. WIFO-FM.
It's Wayne County Statesboro High School tonight here on the Big Dog 105.5 and also the World Wide Web. Make sure you check out our Facebook page. A lot of pictures and photos on that. And this weekend of college football, we talked about that. How about the Braves? We haven't seen you since the Braves clinched their 6th straight division title. Braves fans are happy. I know you Yankees
I'm a Yankees fan. What do I care about the Braves? I mean, come on.
Play the part.
All right. No, seriously.
You know,
I'm being serious. I know I'm joking. Seriously about the Braves. And again, I'm a Yankees fan. I'm
Yankees are playing the Pirates tonight.
Yeah, forget the Yankees. They're terrible. But let's give the Braves credit, Bob. You know, I mean,
historic year, Matt.
Well, historic year.
Matt also hit 50. You know, he's got a chance to break the record. It's tied right now.
The Braves right now, no kidding, are the best all-around organization in baseball right now. Not only what goes on the field, but off the field. The moves that they made, what the front office has done, the farm system. The Braves right now, I mean, you got to call it what it is. They are, in my opinion, all around the best franchise in baseball.
I'll tell you, they're going to be fun to watch. They hit a lot of home runs. Just hopefully the pitching will hold up. The bullpen seems to be questionable a little bit. That's the only concern I've got going into the playoffs because that's going to be vital come playoff time. But the Braves will hopefully escape that first round because they're the number 1 seed. They got a 7-game lead over the Dodgers going into tonight's play. So they should avoid that best 2 out of 3. So the next series will be 3 out of 5. And then 4 out of 7 from then on, the championship series and the World Series. So
the problem,
not more wild card teams in the picks this year.
The problem, and I shouldn't say problem. The thing about the Braves is this, and it's unfair, is if they don't win the World Series, everyone's going to say, "Oh, it was a terrible year," you know, and that's really not fair. You know, when you get into the playoffs, you know who's hot, who's doing what. Now, again, are the Braves the odds-on favorite? Clearly. You know, it puts pressure on them. You know, you lose your first game, you lose a game at home, and now all of a sudden, you know, you feel like if you don't do it, it's a total loss. But how about the deal, you know, letting Freddie Freeman go and everybody's going to pick up Matt Olson?
You know, I was the biggest critic of that move, getting rid of Freddie Freeman. But I tell you, Matt Olson, a hometown kid out of Parkview High School, on the verge of setting Braves history. He's tied Andrew Jones with 51 home runs. He's got 2 weeks to go. I'm sure he's going to break it.
Sure.
The question is where the mark's going to be when he gets done the season. But it's been a heck of a pickup in RC. You know, Dansby Swanson, as I said, he went to Chicago, but this RC kid's just unreal at short. So the Braves just seem to know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing,
question
Bob.
their front office.
No,
they continue to make, they make the right move at the right time.
Farm system strong.
Looks good. So NFL football this Sunday, we've got the Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. And hopefully the Falcons go to 2-0. One of the teams going to go to 2-0 because Green Bay's 1-0 as well. And the Jaguars got the big game at 1 o'clock as the Kansas City Chiefs are coming in 0-1. And Andy Reid and company, Patrick Mahomes. And the big news is, have you heard this? Their tight end, Travis Kelce, he and Taylor Swift.
How's that?
How about that? How did that happen?
Good question. think he went to a concert or something. Here's the deal, Bob. Here's the deal.
Did he get a backstage pass?
Something like some kind of foolishness like that. Here's what I'm surprised.
His brother confirmed. His brother said it's true.
Why aren't the Jaguars a 4:30 game? I guess the Jets and Cowboys. Okay, I get it was going to be once Aaron Rodgers went out with that Achilles. Somebody's got to use half a brain and flip-flop that game. Say, look, Aaron Rodgers is out. You're not playing at 4:30.
I'll tell you what, the Jaguars were good. Calvin Ridley was a nice pickup. The Falcons, I'll tell you, their number one pick, the running back Robinson out of Texas, really looks good. So. And they've got that, I tell you, they even said in the NFL highlights, that tight end they got out of Florida a couple years ago, Kyle Pitts. He made a heck of a catch in that game Sunday, and the announcer says, can you just throw him the ball? Because the Falcons just really don't use him like you would think. You would lose, all these other teams are using tight ends more and more. And this kid's a very talented player. You think they get the ball to him more often than what they do. So we're about 10 minutes away from the kick here at Statesboro High School. It's the Wayne County Yellow Jackets taking on the Statesboro High School Blue Devils. Again, the Blue Devils come in at 1-2. Wayne County comes in at 2-1. And Wayne County hoping to get back on track here offensively and defensively after the tough loss last Thursday in Appling County. We'll be back to more of the pregame show. We'll do it right after the timeout.
GNS Auto Sales of Jessup offers the perfect combination of quality pre-owned vehicles and affordability. GNS Auto Sales has buy here, pay here option available, or you can use your own bank or personal finance company. It is our goal to provide Jessup and the surrounding areas with the best buying experience possible. GNS Auto Sales located at 448 North 1st Street, Jessup, across from Farmers Market, or call them today at 912-559-4600. That's 912-559-4600.
When a legal battle comes your way, you want the best team in that courthouse. Our Jackets take the field prepared and ready to go. And like the Jackets, we stay prepared for any legal challenge. Now, we might not answer the phone in the shower, and it might take more than one call, maybe even two, but we're ready to fight for you. If you or your loved one has been injured or you're facing any other legal battle, give us a call. Tracy Allen Brown, 912-427-2504 or www.youneedbrown.com.
I'm Brent Davis with Jessup Furniture Outlet. In 1973, our father Roy opened the doors with an idea of selling quality furniture at a discounted price. 50 years later, my brother Jake and I have the same dedication to quality and customer service that has made Jessup Furniture Outlet a household name. You'll never pay retail after you see our outlet prices. Stop in today at Jessup Furniture Outlet, 651 Scranton Road in Brunswick, Georgia, where you'll find great furniture and always the best price.
Whether it's 5 acres or 500, a place to live or a place to hunt, it's hard to find a lender who understands land financing. At Ag South Farm Credit, we understand your values because we specialize in lending for land. Small or large acreage land loans with fixed rates up to 20 years and down payments as low as 15%. Make your dream of owning land a reality by calling Ian Green at Ag South Farm Credit here in Jessup to get started. NMLS 2327110, Equal Housing Lender.
It's Wayne County Statesboro High School here at Statesboro. And this is a gorgeous place, Joe. Yeah. The school was off to the right. So this school was built, what, 10, 12 years ago?
Probably 12. I was going to say 12. I was going to say around 2010.
It's held up pretty good. There's a field house to the left of us. Really looks nice.
Yeah.
We had a chance to go in that the first year of the build. That's when we joked about the big buffet. And
they wouldn't let us in there. They wouldn't let us eat. They wouldn't let us go in there. And then they had food in the press box. They wouldn't let us in there either.
And the reason it's a funny story is because
2 weeks later.
Yeah, it wasn't like we cared. It was like, okay, we get it. But we went to
We're just looking for a cup of water.
We went to Burt 2 weeks later, and they had the same setup, a big buffet, and we didn't go near it. And halftime, either the superintendent or the principal walked down there and said, guys, this isn't Statesboro. You go get all you want.
All you want. And then he told us, and if you want something that we don't have, you just let me know.
That's why it's a funny story to me, because
2 weeks later,
we weren't going near that food. We're like, we learned our lesson. We're not going near that stuff.
That was hilarious.
That was funny. Yeah. Again, it's Wayne County Statesboro High School here at Statesboro High School. Should be a fun ball game. Again, Wayne County looking to get back on track. Joe and I both think they're going to come out aggressive and get this thing going early. I think Matthew Fuller, the first time he touched it, you better look out. I think he's going to try to find a hole and get back on track as Appleton County hemmed him up all night long. Now, I'm not sure what Statesboro's defense is, but I'm sure it's not as good as Appleton County's defense. And I told Jay Beauchamp this week when at the coach show, they had that golf tournament, the 0800 golf tournament, and Bubba Walker, the defense coordinator at Appleton County, played in the golf tournament. And I talked to him and, complimented him on his team and how well his defense, and asked him how good that defense was. And he told me all four of those defensive linemen are Division I players going to play collegiate ball. So, like I told Jabo, might be one of the best defenses we see, if not the best defense all year long. I mean, they're a double-A school, but they got athletes, and they got the best of us that night. But like I said, that's all water under the bridge. Tonight's Wayne County Statesboro High School. We just got to find a way to put this one in the win column and get ready for homecoming next week when Jenkins rolls into town at JC Stadium. We'll take another break. We're about 4 minutes away from the kick here at Statesboro High School. It's Wayne County Statesboro tonight here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. We'll be back with more after the timeout.
Surprise, y'all. It's Savannah with Ottawa Steak and Seafood, and boy, do I have some big, big, big news for you. Our Friday night seafood buffet was such a big hit, we decided to have it on Friday and Saturday nights from 5 to 9. So for all you ball gamers who miss us on Friday nights, come see us Saturday. But if you aren't in the mood for an endless amount of delicious seafood, our menu is available Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 9 and Sunday 11 to 3. We're located in the heart of Jessup at 362 North 1st Street, or call us at 912-365-0052. Y'all come see us.
Gotten a wreck, fender bender, or just sideswipe that yellow pull at Walmart? Lightsey's Body Shop can fix it. Your car, your choice of body shop. Check out our Google reviews and our new website. We at Lightsey Body Shop are proud to announce our new location, 98 Doctortown Road in Jessup. That's 98 Doctortown Road in Jessup, across from the Show Mart. We have rentals available for our collision customers. Call us today at 912-385-6193. That's 912-385-6193, where we make it look like it never happened. Lightsey's Body Shop.
You've heard about the sweet smell of success. In our towns, it's everywhere. The smell of coffee brewing in cafes, barbecue being served hot, and the whiff of sawdust from businesses being built. Our community success depends on yours. That's why Prime South Bank is now a local SBA lender with flexible terms and features for those who eat, drink, and breathe business ownership. Go to primesouth.com/SBA. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jessup Premium Storage, 1455 South 1st Street is Jessup's best place to store your valuables. Whether it's furniture between moves or just a place for the overload, call Jessup Premium Storage at 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jessup Premium Storage units are indoors, climate controlled, and they have 24-hour surveillance and on-site management. You have 24-hour, 7-day-a-week access to your unit. Sizes range from 5x5 to 10x25. They also have outside covered and uncovered spaces available for vehicles, boats, trailers, and RVs. Jessup Premium Storage on the Waycross Highway in Jessup.
The Big Dog. Big Dog. Big Dog. WIFO-FM.
Statesboro has won the coin toss. They have deferred. I want to go ahead and get our starting line. I've been here offensively. Jeb Craven, your quarterback. Running back Matthew Fuller. Left tackle Kylie Rest. Left guard Antonio Rees. Center Bo Smith. Right guard Doug Jones. Right tackle Charmichael Pittman. Tight end Coleman Palmer. The wideouts are Will Green, Hattie Peel, and Eric Hodges. Defensively, DJ West. Defensive end Elijah Miller, nose guard. Defensive end Quincy Herrera. The linebackers are Justin Hawley, Tavion Wallace, and Jaw Ross, and Cole Driggers. The safeties Matthew Fuller and Jalen Jones. And the corners Perry Simpson and Matthew Milton. Wayne County fans playing a fight song as Wayne County comes through the WCHS. And we are set for high school football here tonight in Statesboro, Georgia. And again, keeping on Statesboro side, it's all about number one, Cameron Michael. And again, Joe's got all the details on Mr. Michael.
Yeah, Bob. We had heard about Cameron Michael, and they weren't kidding about what kind of prospect he is. He's a top 150 prospects in the country. Right now, he's narrowed his. Listen to this, narrow down his final five: Colorado, Georgia, Kentucky, South Carolina, and Tennessee. He has 31 total offers, but those are his final five. And most of the experts predict it's going to be between Georgia and Colorado for Mr. Michael. So we need to watch him tonight, and they have listed as an athlete. He'll play all over the place.
Dion was on every talk show this morning, ESPN, at McAfee, and he made it clear. He said, I'm not hard to find. All the recruits come play for me. So he's got it rolling in Colorado after 2 games. He's got a big one in a couple of weeks, though. It takes on Oregon and USC back-to-back, but should handle Colorado State. That's a late game on Saturday. I think it kicks off our time at 10:10 Saturday evening. So, but he's been on every collegiate show is there. I think game day is going to be there. I mean, they're all headed to Colorado.
They're all headed there. They're all going to be there.
It looks beautiful in the background.
No, never been to Colorado.
I just remember they brought Ralphie the Buffalo.
They brought him to Athens.
Yeah, and that's a sight to see. You've never seen the Buffalo come out on the field football game. He's pretty much. They're not really taking him. They're just running with him, trying to.
I think I should know another month. I think my niece is going to go play hockey I think she's going to go get a hockey scholarship at University of Colorado. So if she's doing that, I'm going to be out there watching her play hockey.
Wayne County's going to receive this opening kickoff. Trying to see who's back deep for Wayne County.
If she does that and I go, I'll send Dion your regards.
Yeah, I'm sure Slime Time wants to hear from me. Let's see. Perry Simpson, I think, is back for Wayne County.
Fastest guy on the team, Bob.
Number 4.
He gets loose. Watch out.
Statesboro's got it teed up, ready to roll here. Wayne County, Statesboro High School at Statesboro. Should be a good one. Wayne trying to get back on track. They've been itching to get on the field ever since the Thursday loss to Appling County. See how they respond here early in Statesboro, Georgia. The kicker has it teed up, Bryce Lloyd. And the kick is a good kick, going to take up by one of the up men. And that's number 83 for Wayne County. That's Hattie Peel. Hattie Peel brings it to the 25-yard line. Wayne has it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line, and the offense comes to work. Joe, once again, is Jeb Craven, quarterback. Matthew Fuller. The line is West, Reese, Smith, Jones, Pittman. Tight ends Coleman Palmer. Wideouts Will Green, Hattie Peel, Eric Hodges.
It's good to see Eric Hodges back there, Bob. He took a really, really nasty blindside, in my opinion, 2-shot block last week. It was good to see that he's back playing.
He did draw a flag, but like I said, it was a bad hit. Blindside block, just unacceptable. First pass complete down the sidelines. Nice gain on 1st down, up around 8 yards for the gain. Jeb Craven quickly out to his wideouts.
Coleman Palmer.
Tight end Coleman Palmer, the receiver. I think he got at least 8, Joe, maybe 9. All depends on where they haven't moved the yardstick yet.
Got about 9.
Are they going to finally move it? Looks like they're having trouble with the chain across the way.
I'm sorry, Bob. That was Will Green, not Coleman Palmer. That was Will Green.
So 2nd down and 2. Gain of 8. Jeb Craven to Will Green. First pass complete. And Wayne County jumps on the offensive line. And again, that's number 57, Kyrie West. And again, he just got the start on the offensive line due to some injuries. So again,
he's a defensive lineman trying to double duty.
He may not be prepared with the snap count, so he jumps a little early. Instead of 2nd and 2, it becomes 2nd down and 7 for Wayne County. The ball back at the 29-yard line. First drive of the game, Wayne County going from right to left if you're looking at your radio dial. Jeb to throw again. He's got Hattie Peel. Peel breaks the tackle and gets across the 30 up to the 32-yard line, but dragged from behind by the cornerback for Statesboro. Number 3 brings him down.
A big 3rd down and 3, Bob. Wayne County, we talked about it, very aggressive, coming out, throwing the football in the first 2 plays.
That was Bradford, the middle linebacker that got Hattie Peel from behind. 3rd down 3. Jack is going to move these sticks, get that First Southern Bank 1st down right off the bat here. 3rd and 3 for Jeb Craven Company. Going to give Matthew Fuller's first carry. Fuller puts his head down. He's got the 1st down. I think he got there.
They're going to mark him short, Bob. He did not get a good spot. They're going to mark him about a half a yard short.
Man, he got a bad spot. I'll probably lean forward and got the 1st down. Decision time for Coach J-Bo Shaw.
Let me tell you, they're going – there's no hesitation. As soon as they marked it and marked 4th down, Coach was already signaling a play.
4th and 1 at our own 34. And as Joe mentioned, no hesitation at all. J-Bo Shaw just told him, let's go. Get up in the huddle. Let's roll. So it's a 4th and 1 on the first possession. We're just trying to draw them off sides. We're going to snap the ball. It's Matthew Fuller, and Fuller's got
first down.
He's got the first down. He's got a good spot that time.
No,
he
hit the hole, and his forward progress was definitely past the stakes. It was right there in front of us.
So it's a first Southern Bank first down.
I like it. I like it too. Listen.
We said in the pregame show they're going to be aggressive, Joe. They want to get that bad taste out of their mouth. They want to get this offense back on track. No hesitation whatsoever. 4th and 1, went for it.
John Ross checking in on offense here. We haven't seen him much, Bob. Remember, we ran the end-around reverse play to him. I wonder if we're going to see that in the bag of tricks here.
First down and 10 from our own 35. Again, it's a first Southern Bank first down for Wayne County on the first drive of the game. Ball at the 35-yard line. First down and 10, 9:04 to go first quarter. Again, it's Fuller. Fuller gets tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Big hit by the linebacker.
Tried a little misdirection, a little crossbuck with Ross kind of cutting across to the right and then Fuller coming back to the left, but Statesboro was not fooled and stayed right at home.
Creighton Horse, number 35, with the hit right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Second down and 10 at the 35-yard line of Wayne County. Clock at 8:39 and ticking. First quarter action, Wayne and Statesboro High School. Jeb Craven on second down and 10. In a shotgun, takes the snap, back to pass, rolls right, got his man wide open. John Ross in the flat. Ross breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and gets near the 40-yard line.
Nice, tough running by John Ross, Bob, to get us almost 4 to 5 yards. I think they're going to mark it.
Yeah, I think
a
they're going to
4-yard
mark it a
gain.
yard shy of the 40. I thought he got to the 40, but they're going to push it back to the 39. So it's a gain of 4, bring up third down and 6. I like how they rolled him out that time, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Ross was wide open, broke the initial tackle, but couldn't break the second tackle. Again, these linebackers at Statesboro are very active. Third down and 6 from our own 39, 7:45 opening quarter, Wayne County, the 3rd and 6. Craven in a shotgun, straight drop. Looks, he's going to run with the ball and die. He's not going to get there. Going to be
2
well
yards.
shy of the first down. Ball up near the 45-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 43. Another decision time. 4th down and
we're going to punt.
2, and we're going to punt the ball. So Wayne County's going to play field position here. Hampton McAway really boomed the ball up. Actually, Joe, this senior punter.
He had a 40.8-yard average, Bob, on 9 punts.
Yeah, having a phenomenal year. He was our offensive player of the game.
Now, we have number 1 back there to catch the punt.
And that's Cameron Michael.
Mr. Cameron Michael. We're probably going to kick it away from him.
High kick. Michael goes back and fields it inside his 10-yard line, trying to find some running room. Goes all the way down to the end zone, and Wayne comes on. And he's got it at the 2-yard line. First and goal, Jackets at the 2. Michael tried to reverse field, gets hit, fumbles the ball, and Wayne County's got the ball inside the 5 at the 2-yard line. First and goal, Yellow Jackets with 6:47 to go. First quarter. What a big hit.
I was very surprised that ball went to the corner and Michael went and fielded it, Bob, but he had no room. He should have just went up the sideline. He tried to go all the way around.
All the way back to the
went all the way
goal line.
back. That's
He retrieved at least 10, 15 yards.
Yeah. But give McElwain credit. He pinned him against the sideline, and instead of just taking it and having the ball at about inside the 20, 17, 18-yard line, Wayne's got it first to goal on the 2.
First and goal to 2. Wayne County knocking at the door here. 6:47 opening frame on a turnover on a punt. And they give it to Fuller. Fuller puts his head down and gets to about the 1-yard line. It'll be second and goal from the 1. Clock runs 6:35 and counting first quarter. Wayne at Statesboro High School.
Statesboro's doing a really good job, Bob, in the trenches on that defensive line. They are really kind of handling our offensive line right now. That's twice we try to do kind of straight running plays, really for no gain. Fuller got nothing on that run.
They say no gain, second down and 2. So, again, no gain on the carry by Matthew Fuller. 6:10 and ticking. First quarter, second and goal from the 2.
Wayne's in a heavy package front, overloaded to the left. Big
Joe
time.
Ross and all of them out there. Again, Fuller puts his head down, dives in. Did he get in? They're going to say he's shy, but he's right there at the goal line.
Tough sledding.
3rd and goal. I think he's down at the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
now.
he's close.
He's right at the goal line.
He's inside the 1.
You go quarterback keep here if you want to. 5:42. This is definitely 4-down territory, I believe, Joe.
Bob, is this where you maybe fake it to Fuller and just kind of throw Coleman Palmer right out in the corner?
Not sure.
Where he's on the right, there's no one there. Just fake it to Fuller and just try to hit Coleman right there in the right corner.
This is where I get upset. We're in the shotgun. And Fuller gets all the way back to the 6 yard line. So Wayne's going to have to settle for 3.
Yeah, that's a big break for the
This was my pet
Statesboro
peeve.
defense.
It's not just high school, it's college, it's pro. You're at the goal line, you're still in a shotgun. Instead of 1 yard from the goal line, you're 5 yards back. But everybody's doing it.
Again, Bob, give credit to the Statesboro defensive line. They are winning the battle of the trenches big time tonight so far.
They're going to set this down at the 11-yard line. This is a 21-yard attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Wayne County, with 4:47 on the clock, first quarter, takes a 3-0 lead. A 21-yard field goal by Christian Sellers. We'll be back with the kick right after the timeout. Score Wayne County 3, Statesboro 0.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings is a place to eat when it comes to great food, whether it's their famous wings or a burger and fries, chicken tenders, maybe a salad, you name it, and Damon's has it. They're open for lunch and dinner. You can eat in or dine out. Simply call their number, 912-588-WING, 912-588-9464. Damon's also has their variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, and inferno. That's Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings in Jessup. When it comes to dining out, let there be no doubt. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings in Jessup just can't be beat. Located at 334 West Cherry Street in Jessup, Damon's Restaurant says, go Wayne County.
For all your medication needs, call or come see the friendly professional staff at Jones Prescription Shop. We're conveniently located next to Wayne Memorial Hospital at 101 Peachtree Street. We have a drive-through and offer free delivery. Jones Prescription Shop is locally owned and has been proudly serving Wayne and surrounding counties since 1985. We accept most insurance plans and have competitive prices for those uninsured. We would love to serve you. Give Jones Prescription Shop a call today at 912-427-8825. That's 912-427-8825. Go Jackets.
Statesboro returns the kick up to the 30-yard line. Again, it was Cameron Michael, the talented player for Statesboro. You're going to hear his name all night long, and returns kicks and punts. And see where he lines up here on offense. Their quarterback is a sophomore, Bruce Shaw, number 11. And Statesboro likes to run that ball, Joe. That's what they are known for. Wayne County 3, Statesboro 0 on a 21-yard field goal by Christian Sellers. And Statesboro defense won that battle. We had first and goal with the 2 and came up empty. Had to settle for 3, but we lead 3-0 with 4:40 to go first quarter. Yawn gives the tailback. Now they flip it. It's a reverse.
Boy.
They set it up nicely. And that is Cameron Michael. And Cameron Michael's going the distance. No one's going to catch him. Statesboro's got a 6th grade lead.
Flag.
Oh, there is a flag back here at the 30-yard line.
You're going to get I don't know what it is.
I don't know how they can see the flag. We weren't even close to him.
It looks like it might be a sideline warning. Yeah, sideline warning.
Oh, it's a sideline warning.
So it still counts.
The touchdown. Again, it was a reverse to Cameron Michael.
Nobody home.
And he takes it 71 yards. 71-yard reverse for Cameron Michael. And Statesboro, with 4:25 on the clock, leads by a score of 6-3. PAT coming. And they set up nicely, Joe.
We just over pursued. Every first play for the defense, they took advantage of that.
Man, we're talking about this Michael kid. You're going to hear his name all night long.
You got to know where he is, though. You got to know where he is.
He's going to do everything to sell popcorn at halftime. He's going to be on the field the entire ball game. Snap is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. And Statesboro leads 7-3. Statesboro 7, Wayne 3, 4:25. First quarter. We'll be back with a kick after the timeout.
As a busy wife and mother, I'm all about convenience. If it can make my life a little easier or save me time, well, it's hard to put a price on that. That's one of the things I love most about Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance. I can get everything I need. Auto, home, life, even banking all in one place. Throw in a local agent who's always there for me, and that's why I choose Georgia Farm Bureau.
Always the home team.
Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit us online at gfbinsurance.com.
Building a home or business with 27 mixers and 8 locations in Southeast Georgia to serve you, Mobile Concrete has just what you need to ensure you have a rock-solid foundation. No job is too big or too small for Mobile Concrete. Mobile Concrete supplies ready mixed concrete for all residential and commercial jobs. All Mobile Concrete plants are GDOT certified with Georgia DOT certified dispatchers at each plant location. Mobile Concrete now has locations in Allenhurst, Baxley, Brunswick, Darien, Glenville, Hazlehurst, Jessup, and Nahana. Mobile Concrete has you covered. They can also handle all your sand and gravel needs. Call today, 912-427-2330. Mobile Concrete says go Wayne County.
The Big Dog. Big Dog. Big Dog. WIFO-FM. Jessup.
Welcome back, 7-3 Statesboro. Statesboro called for offsides on the kick, so Wayne County can either take the yardage on the penalty or make them re-kick it. Looks like they're going to make them re-kick it.
They blew it dead, so he must have been way offsides.
7-3, again, a reverse on the first play by the Blue Devils to Cameron Michael, their talented senior. And Joe mentioned all those colleges are looking at him. He's fast, Joe, but he's not as fast as that Hickox kid from Appleton County.
That guy can run.
But once he got down the sidelines, no one was going to catch him. Good speed by Cameron Michael. Statesboro penalized 5 yards. They kick from the 35. Here's the kick. It's a short kick. Going to be fair caught for by Wayne County at the 34-yard line. Will Green fair catches at the 35. And it's 1st and 10 Wayne County at their own 35-yard line. So Wayne's offense will come back to work. In our first possession, we got 1 first down, and then was 4th and 2 and punted the ball. They fumbled the punt. We had a 1st and goal to 2, but Statesboro's defense stiffened. We settled for a 21-yard field goal. And we kicked the Statesboro on the first play. They're going to reverse 71 yards to Cameron Michael, and they lead 7-3. That's where we stand. 4:25 to go, first quarter. Wayne County behind 7-3. Jeb Craven throws out in the flat. Got his man, and it's incomplete.
Little high.
Is that Hattie Peel?
Yeah, it was Hattie Peel. Just a little too high.
And Hattie Peel getting his first start at wideout. Again, he showed in that first game, Joe,
he's got good hands.
Good hands, and he had good speed once he caught the ball. Makes some nice moves out there. 2nd down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Wayne County's offense, again, shotgun formation. And it's going to be Matthew Fuller. Fuller goes into the line of scrimmage, pushes the pile forward, still pushing it forward across the 35 up to the 36, maybe the 37-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 3 to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Still, Bob, we got some tough sledding here. Statesboro is not only doing a good job on the line of scrimmage, but they're just crowding the box. There was 7 in the box on that play, and then they're almost. I mean, they're just crowding the box, and then they're creeping. I mean, that time there were 6 guys within 1 yard of line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 7.
Here they come again.
Jeb Craven was on the sidelines. We're going to have to call a timeout, I believe. Yep, timeout, Wayne County. Breaking the action, you score. Statesboro 7, Wayne 3. We'll be back after the timeout.
You see them all over our area. The Hendricks hauling trucks, hauling everything from dirt, rock, sand, and asphalt. But Hendricks Hauling does so much more. They do land clearing, site prep, pond digging, road building, and more. Call them for a free estimate. Hendricks Hauling is always hiring. Licensed and insured. Family owned and operated since 1951. Check with Hendricks Hauling to find out about all their services. Hendricks Hauling, 3600 Rainier Road in Jessup. Give them a call at 912-427-6395. That's 427-6395.
Sheriff Chuck Mosley and his staff want to wish the Wayne County Yellow Jackets the best of luck this season. Hope they can bring back that state championship trophy. Sheriff Mosley has made a commitment to battle the drug dealers in Wayne County, and he and his team have joined forces with the Jessup PD for a joint task force in the war against drugs in Wayne County. But the department needs and wants your help. If you know or see any illegal drug activity, Sheriff Chuck Mosley encourages you to simply call the Sheriff's Department at 427-5970 or the Jessup PD at 427-1300. Sheriff Mosley asks that everyone do their part in helping fight the drugs in Wayne County. Sheriff Mosley again wishing the Wayne County Yellow Jackets the best of luck this season.
The Big Dog. Volt FM. Jessup.
Low.
4th down and 7. Wayne County rolls out and throws it downfield, but it's a little bit low and incomplete. And Wayne County's Hampton McElwain will come on and punt the ball away with 3:37 to go first quarter. Again, 7-3 Statesboro on a 71-yard reverse to Cameron Michael. Wayne scored on a 21-yard field goal by Christian Sellers. Hampton McElwain again to punt to Michael and try to punt it away from that guy. Good booming kick. Fair catch called for by Michael back at the 24-yard line as well. Statesboro will set up on offense. Nice 39-yard punt by Hampton McElwain.
No return. That's the big thing. All net.
So the defense will come on after giving up that big 71-yard reverse play. So hopefully they can find out where Michael is and get somebody on him. And you got him split out to the left of the quarterback, Bruce Young. Young, a right-handed quarterback, 4 receivers in the formation. It's a running play off the left side and not much there, maybe a couple yards at the most. Nice surge there by the defensive line. Short gain by Statesboro's running back. Give him 4 yards on the play. I didn't think he got that many yards. Nice spot. 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6. I thought he got at least just 2, maybe 3 at the most. But they give him a 4-yard pickup. Ball at the 27-yard line. Young in a shotgun. Again, it's a running play. This time we hit him right at the, well, he got 3.
Got through.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down and 3. They give him a pickup of 1. 3rd down and 3. Big 3rd down for our defense. Need this ball back. Young with 4 receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. And he's got it. We're chasing him. We were sacking him all the way back. Or did they sack him? They're saying they didn't blow it dead. I thought they sacked him.
Wow.
They're saying they just spun around. How is he not sacked back there?
They're saying his knee never hit the ground. I think that's total garbage.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Instead of a 10-yard loss, it turned into a 2-yard gain. But you're still going to have to punt. But, yeah, that was bad.
Come on. You got to be kidding me.
Luckily, our guys give Judson Holly credit. You know, everybody else was kind of like, okay, he was down. Judson Holly stayed with it. And when he took off running, he went through, pushed him out of bounds.
Should have had a sack back there around that 15-yard line. That's what we should have had. 2:06 to go, first quarter, 7-3 Statesboro. Will Green to return the punt for Wayne County. Snap, whistle. What's this call?
Delay?
Delay a game. 5-yard penalty against Statesboro High School.
Wayne should get pretty good field position out of this here, Bob.
The punter standing at his own 10-yard line. Will Green standing at our 42. Snap over his head all the way back to the end zone, and he gets it off, and it rolls. And
oh, no.
Did we touch it?
What did we do?
I don't think we touched it.
Yes, we did. No doubt we touched it.
Who's got the ball?
Wayne.
Wayne's got the ball. Wayne we got a break there. Again, this ball was snapped over the punter's head, rolled all the way to the end zone. Punter, to his credit, went back and punted a squib kick down the field. It hit one of our players at the 20 and rolled to about the 34.
Why we tried to pick it up.
And Wayne County was able to fall on it, and they got to push it back all the way now to the 38-yard line, or the
Blake
37.
Williams, senior special teamer, great job falling on that ball, Bob, to save disaster.
Yeah, saved us right there. We got it. So we got excellent field position. We're on Statesboro side of the field, 37 yards from pay dirt, down 7-3. 4 receivers in the formation, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Jeb looks out there, throws out to the flat, got his man complete. And that is Will Green. Will Green takes it down to about the 30-yard line. Now they're going to say the 31.
Yeah, 34.
No, he's inside the 34. He's down around the 32-yard line. That's a nice game. Got to pick up a 5, second down and 5. The ball was at the 32. Nice run after the catch. He got dragged down from behind. But Wayne's throwing that ball out in the flat. Second down and 5. Running play. Matthew Fuller trying to run up against that big defensive line and just not much there. Maybe a yard at the most. Call it 3rd and 4.
Wayne tried to spread them out with 4 wide receivers and try to get all those guys out of the box. But that defensive line is really controlling the line of scrimmage. Wayne's offensive line is going to have to do a better job. They're really controlling it.
As you mentioned, Joe, they're just dominate right now in this first quarter. There's not much sledding up front. 3rd down and 4. Jackets won a first Southern Bank first down. Ball at the 31. 36 seconds left to go in the quarter. The key 3rd down play for Wayne at the 31-yard line of Statesboro, Georgia. And again, it's Matthew Fuller. Fuller finds a hole, and Fuller's gone. Or I'm sorry, it's Jaw Ross. Jaw Ross takes it to the house. Jaw Ross, 31-yard touchdown, and Wayne County's got the lead. 9-7.
Now, offensive line, right side of that offensive line, Ty West, Big Tone Reeves opened up a hole right there, and Jaw Ross with a burst goes 31 yards for the Wayne County touchdown.
So Wayne regains the lead after the bad punt, the bad snap. Special teams has been a big part of this game early here in the first quarter on both sides. Sellers to add the PAT to make this a 10-7 game for Wayne. Kick is up. The kick is good. Wayne 10, Statesboro 7. 22 ticks left in quarter number 1. We'll be back with the kick after the timeout.
If you need a mattress, come see us today. A Magic Mattress, you need home furniture. We're on the way. Magic Mattress, come on down to Magic Mattress. Stop on by or call us today. 256-REST, 256-7378.
For a comfortable mattress and quality furniture, shop Magic Mattress and Home Furniture, 114 Allison Street, Jessup, across from AT&T near Walmart. Magic Mattress and Home Furniture, Jessup. For a great meal anytime at your Jessup Western Sizzlin' on Sunset Boulevard. Great flame-kissed steaks, the soup and salad bar, the buffet line, the dessert bar, and so much more. Call your orders in at 588-1000, 588-1000, or order online at westernsizzlinjessup.com. And don't forget breakfast Saturday and Sunday at your Jessup Western Sizzlin'. Western Sizzlin' on Sunset Boulevard in Jessup.
The Big Dog. Big Dog. Big Dog. WIFO-FM. Jessup.
And Cameron Michael on the return across the 20 up to the 22-yard line on the kickoff here after the go-ahead touchdown by Wayne County. Only 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Wayne's regained the lead. Took advantage of that good field position that time. Yeah. 37 yards, and Charles Ross takes it in for the touchdown.
Great job by the Yellow Jacket right side of that offensive line, Bob, opening up a hole, and he hit the hole full speed and really was never touched.
12 seconds remain in quarter number 1 here at Statesboro High School. Wayne County 10, Statesboro High School 7. 3-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. Young, the quarterback, straight drop, looking, has time. Now in trouble, going to be sacked all the way back around the 10-yard line. Wayne County's defensive line gets to Yawn and sacks him for a huge loss back to 10. That's a 12-yard loss for the Blue Devils.
DJ West with the pressure to get a sack, and great job by the Yellow Jackets secondary and coverage, Bob. An entertaining first quarter.
And that'll end the first quarter on a sack. We played 1 in Statesboro. Your score, Wayne 10, Statesboro Blue Devils 7. Back with the second quarter after the timeout.
2 Maids of Jessup. Don't you wish you were going home to a clean home? Let 2 Maids of Jessup help with all your cleaning needs. 2 Maids of Jessup is a residential and commercial cleaning business that is licensed, bonded, and insured. 2 Maids of Jessup services locally and surrounding counties within Southeast Georgia. Owner and operator Catherine Britt and Chad Nixon would love to offer you a free quote. Just call us at 912-385-9551 or visit our website at 2maidsandamock.com/Jessup. 2 Maids of Jessup. Let life shine.
Great products, low prices, helpful service. That's Harris Ace Hardware. Harris Ace is your place for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, Costa de Mar sunglasses, Calcutta Renegade coolers, plus Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jessup.
Second quarter about to begin. It's second down and 22 from their own 11-yard line. Statesboro now going from right to left. Great sack by the Yellow Jacket defense. Young going to keep and go nowhere. 1 yard gain to the 12.
Great
brings
job.
up 3rd and 21.
Great job again by DJ West, Bob. They tried to fake that kind of buck sweep to Michael, and West stayed right at home, and when the quarterback tucked it, he was right there for no gain. DJ West, Bob, the last 2 plays, been very active.
Elijah Miller plugging up that hole in the middle of that line, number 99 for Wayne County. 3rd and 22 facing the Blue Devils here. Early second quarter, 11-29, 10-7 lead for Wayne. Back to pass, throwing downfield for Michael and overthrows him. Good coverage by the Yellow Jackets. Nice job by Wayne County's
Matthew Fuller and
number 6.
Matthew Milton.
Need some lights up here. I can't read my
I got it.
program. Can't read my sheet. It's dark in here. But the coaches up here, so they got it dark. So got a grin and bear. I think I'll find a flashlight or step it outside.
Hold on, I got some.
It's 4th and 22. Wayne about to get the ball back. Will Green.
Statesboro late. Someone late coming onto the field.
Yeah, they're going to punt from their own end zone again. Last time they punted it.
It was a disaster. Punted over his head.
And they snapped it over his head. And Statesboro again with another whistle. And it's a delay of game. So they have got all kinds of problems.
Now they got 2 more guys coming out.
They don't have the right personnel on. They're moving players in and out. Just total confusion on who's supposed to be out there for the punt team. Will Green moves up to the 40-yard line of Statesboro to return his punt. Now he stands at the back of his end zone. This one's a good snap. This kick is pretty good, end over end. Wayne just going to let it roll. And it rolls all the way up to the 44-yard line. So Wayne, 44 yards out, a 38-yard punt for the Blue Devils. But Wayne in good position once again on Statesboro's side of the field. 44-yard line is where this series will start. It's a 10-7 lead for Wayne County. Jaw Ross with the touchdown run. Sellers with the 21-yard field goal. Henry Michael has a 71-yard touchdown run for Statesboro. 10-7 lead for Wayne. 11:08 till halftime. Wayne County at Statesboro High School non-region action. Jeb Craven gives to the tailback, and he puts his head down and rolls ahead for maybe a yard at the most. Once again, it's Matthew Fuller back in there.
Cam Michael's a 4-4 guy, Bob. He's a 4-4 40 guy.
Second down, they're going to give Fuller a gain of 2 down to the 42-yard line. So a gain of 2, second down at 8, 10:40 and counting until halftime. Wayne 10, Statesboro 7. Sophomore QB Jeb Craven in a shotgun. 3 receivers. Again, a running play. Again, he puts his head down and doesn't get much, maybe a yard at the most. Again, this defense of Statesboro is very, very active on that defensive line. We're trying, Joe, but we're running up against a brick wall. Most of the night. Had the one run by Jaw Ross, and that's been it. 3rd down 6. Ball at the 40-yard line. See what the Yellow Jackets call here on 3rd down and 6.
Hope we can get Coleman Palmer involved, Bob. Excellent tight end for Wayne County.
Craven takes the snap, straight drop, looking over the middle, got a man, and I believe he caught it. That's going to be a First Southern Bank first down. believe that's Jaquez Vale in the game.
Vale. Boy, I tell you, great job by Vale, Bob. Now, he kind of did an out, and the ball was a little bit thrown to his side. He dove and made a nice catch and held on to it for a big First Southern Bank first down.
Big First Southern Bank first down. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play by Jaquez Vale. Checked in on the last play. It's the first down. First down and 10, ball at the 31-yard line. And again, Statesboro needs a timeout because they got personnel they don't know how. I mean, they have all kinds of confusion on who's supposed to be on the field. Break any action, you score. 9:29 until halftime, you score. Wayne 10, Statesboro 7, back after the timeout.
Is your checking account broke? These days, every little bit helps. So if you can eliminate monthly checking charges, why wouldn't you? At Interstate Credit Union, we'll help you afford everyday living with our low to no cost products and services. Call 800-822-1124 or go online at interstatecu.org to experience a better way to bank with Interstate Credit Union. Branches conveniently located in Jessup, Baxley, Brunswick, Hazelhurst, Midway, and now Douglas. Federally insured by NCUA.
Blue Collar Heating and Air is your top-of-the-line Carrier dealer. They service many brands and specialize in new installations, upgrading existing equipment, and airflow problems. They also have a large variety of hard-to-find filters in stock. So when quality counts, call the air conditioning experts, Richard Whitley and David Dial at Blue Collar Heating and Air, 427-6400. For weekend service emergencies, they have an experienced service technician on call. So remember, when quality counts, choose Carrier and turn to the experts at Blue Collar Heating and Air, serving Wayne County and surrounding areas.
175 Northwest Broad Street in Jessup.
WIFO-FM. Jessup.
Welcome back. First down after timeout. 6-yard gain for Matthew Fuller. Second down and 4. The ball down to the 26-yard line of Statesboro. Wayne kind of close to getting in the red zone here. Second down and 4. And we fumble the ball. Ball is loose. Bad exchange. And it looks like Wayne's got it back. We got a break. Again, bad exchange between the quarterback and the running back. Ball just fell on the ground right there at the line of scrimmage. Wayne falls on it. It's third down and 4. So if we avoid disaster there, maintain possession. And that's where you need points, Joe. Down there on the 26-yard line, got to cash this in.
Yeah, we got to get some points here. Got to keep this drive alive. This is a big third down for the Yellow Jackets.
Third down and 6 again. Same play we had last time. And he's going to throw it out of the flat. Got his man complete. Turns and spins and fights. Did he get to the yardstick? That's the question.
Coleman Palmer, Bob, what a run.
I think he got it, Joe.
He's close. I think he got it, too. What a play, Bob. He spun, broke tackles, kept going.
It's all about where the yardstick is.
And they're going to give it to him.
They got it. Yep. First Southern Bank first down for Coleman Palmer. Another completion by Jeb Craven. And Wayne's knocking at the door inside the red zone at the 21-yard line.
Boy, Bob, what a play by Coleman Palmer, Bob. Just breaking tackles and just really wanted more than the other guy.
21 yards from pay dirt. Again, on a running play. Nice job inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line. Nice gain on first down by Matthew Fuller. Wayne County, 8:02 till halftime, looking for more points, leading 10-7 here at Statesboro High School. Nice mixture of the pass and run on this drive, Joe.
No doubt about it.
They call it second down and 7, gave him a gain of 3. Clock at 7:45 and ticking. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Jeb Craven. Fuller in the backfield. Fuller's got it. Fuller down the sidelines, and is that Fuller or Jaw Ross?
Fuller.
That's Matthew Fuller, touchdown.
Lucky he didn't get a 15. We're lucky he didn't get a 15-yard penalty, Bob, because he was on about the 2-yard line. He taunted the Statesboro corner, so we're lucky we didn't get 15 on that.
7:33. Matthew Fuller finds the end zone from 18 yards out, extends his lead to 16-7. Found a big hole on that left side. Second quarter action. Christian Sellers for the PAT to make it a 10-point game. Kick is up. The kick is good. Wayne 17, Statesboro 7. 7:33 left to go till halftime. We'll be back with more after the kick.
Sometimes things happen in life that can knock you off course for a while. It happens to all of us at some point. Even the most careful plans can get tipped over when you least expect it. If this is you right now, Altamaha Federal Credit Union is here to help you get back on your feet with a Lifesaver loan. Need a few $100s to get you through a tough spot? We got you. Don't sink into the payday loan cycle. Let AFCU throw you a lower interest lifeline so you can keep your head above water. Contingent upon approved credit. Altamaha Federal Credit Union is insured by NCUA and is an equal housing lender.
Don't let inflation tackle your finances.
Ready?
Neesmith Chevy GMC has your back all the way to the end zone. Find new roads to Jessup and check out the new 2024 Chevy Terrains at only $349 a month. You'll save more green than a groundskeeper. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. Or get 1.9% APR for 36 months with approved credit. $349 a month is with $87.50 down at 7.50% APR for 84 months. Not compatible with special financing. Stock number 15391. All offers plus tax.
Welcome back. Christian Sellers on the on-swing kickoff, kicks it into the end zone, so Statesboro starts 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Excellent drive by the Yellow Jackets, Bob. Mixed it up with the pass, run. But how about Coleman Palmer, Bob? We can't say it enough on that drive. Really kept that drive alive for us.
Right, and the catch by Vail helped keep the drive alive as well. So there are two big catches in that possession. Wayne County keeps it alive on 3rd and 6 twice. Once to Jaquez Vail, once to Coleman Palmer. 7:33 till halftime. Young going to give to the tailback. Goes up the middle and gets to the 20-yard line, and that's the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play, but they give him a pickup of 1.
Nice.
I don't know what that official sideline saw, but there was no gain on the play, but he pushes it to the 1-yard line, or the 21-yard line.
Great job by Judson Holly, Bob, filling the hole and just standing the running back straight up for no gain.
How do you put it to 21, Joe? It's obviously there was no gain. How do you give him a yard? 7:07. Yawn, back to pass. Penalty flags on the play, and this one is incomplete.
Again, great job by the Yellow Jacket defensive line. We've called his name, DJ West, Bob. Read that screen beautifully. He saw that it was a screen. He dropped back into coverage and led it where there was nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
This penalty is against Statesboro, but Coach Shaw's going to decline the penalty, set up 3rd down and 9 because there's no gain on the play. So it's 3rd and long. So Wayne wants the down rather than the yards.
It was an illegal formation.
So we declined the penalty, set up 3rd and long. 3rd down and 9. Statesboro's offense against Wayne County's defense. Again, Statesboro putting Michael in motion. They're going to give to Michael. Michael rolls like he's going to throw the ball, throws downfield, got a man out there, and he dropped the ball.
Wow.
Wide open to the tight end at the 40-yard line. He drops the ball. We get a big break.
Great call.
Great call. Michael had his man wide open, and he just dropped the ball.
I don't know if he would have scored a touchdown, but it was going to be a really big play, and that was a great call. A reverse to Michael, who then threw it to a fullback who just couldn't hold on to it. It was a good pass.
Did he throw that ball left-handed?
Yes.
I thought he did.
He threw it
because he rolled the other way.
Left-hand, that's right.
That was a heck of a play.
It was right on the money. Dude just dropped it. That was a big get. I don't know if it would have been a touchdown, but they're definitely in business in our side of the field.
That was a big drop. They have to punt. High punt. Wayne County again going to get away from it and catches it on the bounce. Will Green laying on the ground catches it on the bounce at the 45-yard line. 33-yard punt. That was dangerous.
We've had a couple of dangerous things in the return game, Bob, but we've gotten lucky. And that's another one right there. But we got great field position here. We're going to have the ball on our 46-yard line.
It's a 3-and-out for the defense, so good job of declining that penalty by Coach J-Bo Shaw. Wayne back on offense, 6:42 to go till halftime, up 17-7.
Statesboro's doing a good job, Bob, offensively, really kind of keeping us on our toes with a lot of misdirection, reverses, and it just hadn't paid off.
17-7, Yellow Jackets lead it, 6:42 till halftime. Jeb Craven, again, another pass. This one's the Vale. This one's not for gain, a loss on the play.
They read it beautifully, Bob. He took it through the receiver, and there was someone right there. That's going to be a 4-yard loss.
Right, just one of those passes where the quarterback takes it, goes quickly to the outside, but Statesboro's cornerback was right there when the ball got there, so it's a loss of 4, second down and 14, back to the 45-yard line.
I look for us to come back. Excuse me, Bob. I look for us to come back to that play and do a little pump and go because they were real aggressive on that.
Second down and 14 from the 42. Clock at 6:06 and counting until halftime. Wayne 17, Statesboro 7, 10-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. Matthew Fuller, the lone tailback, and a whistle and a timeout. Timeout, Wayne County. Jackets take a break. We'll take one as well. 5:56 till halftime. Score reads Wayne 17, Statesboro 7. Back after the timeout.
The Chop House Grill and Bar in downtown Jessup offers a cozy, laid-back atmosphere with daily food and drink specials as well as live entertainment every Thursday and Friday nights. The Chop House Grill and Bar has all of your favorites, from their hand-tossed pizza cooked in their authentic brick oven to their Chop House burgers and steaks. And with their family-friendly environment, there is something for everyone. And they have specials every day from 3 to 5. The Chop House Grill and Bar offers dine-in and takeout options. Located at 155 West Cherry Street in downtown Jessup. Open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 11 to 11 Friday and Saturday, and 12 to 9 Sundays. Come chop it up with us at the Chop House in downtown Jessup.
The Big Dog. Big Dog. Big Dog. WIFO-FM. Jessup.
Second down and 14. A handoff to Matthew Fuller. Gets 2 of the 4 yards we lost back. It'll bring third down and 12 for Wayne County here. Clock at 5:44 in counting. Wayne's used 2 of their timeouts. We got 1 left. Statesboro's got 2 timeouts left as we head towards halftime. 5:35 in counting. Wayne 17, Statesboro 7. Here at Statesboro High School, Womack Field. 5:25 and counting till halftime. 3rd and 13 for Wayne. Jeb rolls to the right, looks. Going downfield, got his man down here, and it is in and out of the hands of Jacques Vale. Vale was there, but again, unable to haul it in.
Vale was kind of breaking to the middle, and the quarterback kind of threw it towards the sideline. So I don't know if there was a miscommunication there, but he was open.
I thought he had a chance to make that over-shoulder catch. I thought he had a chance to catch. I thought it was a well-thrown ball. Like I said, I think we went the wrong way on the pattern. But, again, that'll keep that defense on us throwing that ball down the field like that. 4th down and 13. 5:07 to go till halftime. Wayne 17, Statesboro 7. Good high kick again by McWayne. Fair catch called for. Fumble the ball. The ball's loose. I think the Jackets got it.
I think you're right, Bob.
Wayne County, the 22-yard line. I think Wayne's got the ball. Let's see. But they're saying Statesboro got it back. How'd he get it back? We had 2 guys there. Tough break. 31-yard punt. Again, a fumble by Hanford Michael. Michael able to get it back.
Fall on that one, Bob. I thought we had it.
The ball rolled forward towards us. How did those 2 guys miss it, Joe?
I don't know.
That would have been a huge turnover there, but 4:45 or 4:58 to go till halftime. Statesboro takes over on offense, down 17-7. They start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Yell on the quarterback. Straight drop, rolls, now shuffle pass, but Wayne County's defense right there. That's going to be a loss on the play of about 2 yards.
Guess who was right there again? DJ West. Boy, Bob, he's had a heck of a first half.
Ball gets pushed back to the 19. They're going to call it a loss of 1. 4:38. Your side judges are very kind with the spots.
Loss of 3.
At least when it comes to team in blue, they are. 4:28, 4:27. 2nd down and 12. 17-7. Yellow Jackets lead. Yawn, straight drop. Looks to the right. Going to go downfield. Gets hit as he throws. It's incomplete. Good pressure by the defense.
Good pressure by number 3, Tavion Wallace.
Tavion Wallace there hit Yon as he threw the ball, and again, that ball was thrown off target. And it'll be 3rd down and 12. Defense starting to show some swagger out there, Joe. Yep. They're starting to dominate this offensive line of Statesboro as this game goes on. 3rd and 12, 4:17 left till halftime, 17-7 lead for Wayne County. Yon straight drop again, has time. This time throws over the middle, and it is incomplete.
No.
Incomplete. That ball hit the ground, scooped.
Yep.
Receiver.
He was open.
Yeah, receiver did a nice job of trying to
go down and get it. He tried to go down and get it. It wasn't the best thrown ball, but he came across the middle open, and that would have been plenty of yardage for a first down.
Brings up 4th down and 12. They'll punt the ball once again to Wayne County. So we got 4 minutes and change to do something here till halftime and get back on this board and increase this lead. Will Green's going to stand at Wayne County's 45-yard line to return the punt. 4:08 till halftime. 17-7 lead Wayne County. Statesboro punting again. Good snap. Good high kick again. And Will Green going to let it hit again, and it rolls by him, and it rolls down to the 40-yard line. So, again, they get a nice roll.
Got a late flag here, Bob. You got a 41-yard punt, but I think you're going to get a 15-yard unnecessary roughness on Statesboro here. But let's see. No.
Saying the penalties against Wayne County.
I sure didn't see that. It was right in front of us. It looked like the Statesboro wideout took Parker and kind of grabbed him and threw him to the ground.
On a hold on Wayne County. So it's 30-yard line for Wayne County. Started their own 30 with 3:57 and 1 timeout left.
Plenty of time. The
lead 17-7. As we head towards the half here at Statesboro High School, 3:57 to go. There's Matthew Fuller. Fuller around the corner, has a First Southern Bank first down all the way across the 40 up near the 44-yard line. They may have stepped out before he got to the spot him right at the 40. So that's going to be shy of the first down. I thought he was well past the first down marker, Joe. Must have stepped out of bounds across the way.
Yeah, you couldn't tell.
2nd down and 2. So, sorry, thought he had the first down easily. They say he stepped out of bounds on that sideline. Fuller gets it again, puts his head down, looking for that first down marker. The question is, did he get there? All depends on the spot. They're moving the chains. I believe it is a First Southern Bank first down. So Fuller gets 2, takes it to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, Wayne. 3:42, plenty of time. Again, got 1 timeout left. Jackets break the huddle quickly, up 17-7 are the Wayne County Yellow Jackets. 1st down and 10 from our 41-yard line. Jeff Craven shotgun. Jeff Craven rolls to the right, looks downfield, throws downfield, got his man complete to Jaquez Vale at midfield.
Fumbled the football.
Fumbled the ball, and Statesboro says they got the ball.
Yep.
And they do. Again, Statesboro strips Vale of the ball after a nice catch, and Statesboro has the turnover. 1st and 10, Statesboro at midfield. Tough break there, Joe.
Tough break there. Quick score, Bob. Appling leads Moorhaven, Florida, 17-6. One of the top teams, one of the top 20 teams in Florida from down near the West Palm Beach area. And Appling leads 17-6 in the second quarter. Oh, boy.
3:18 till halftime. Statesboro has the ball back. Wayne 17. Statesboro 7. Got to hold him here, Joe. Don't want to get him back in this ball game. Back to pass. Plenty of time. Now steps up in the pocket, and then we'll throw on the run, and completion.
That's a heck of a pass.
Is down around the 30-yard line. They got to push it back to the 34-yard line. That's where they spot him. That's a nice running catch there by the Statesboro High School offense.
Great rollout, great pass and catch.
So Statesboro with time, 3:09, 2 timeouts left, and they're 34 yards away from pay dirt here right before halftime. First down and 10 for Bruce Yawn and company. Yawn gives to the tailback, goes up the middle. Again, not much there. Gets maybe to the 31. Give him a gain of 3. Second down and 7. Clock under 3 minutes and counting. 2:56 and ticking here. Statesboro still has 2 timeouts left. Wayne leads by 10. 17-7 lead Wayne. Second down and 7 for the Blue Devils. 2:42 and counting. Yawn, 4 receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2.5 minutes now and counting. Second down and 7. Another run by the tailback, and he bounces to the outside, down the sidelines. Look out, got to push him out of bounds. And he's down around the 16-yard line. It's a first down for Statesboro. Now they got plenty of time and 2:20 to go, and they're down to the 16-yard line. Again, a turnover by Wayne County, a nice catch, but stripped to the ball at midfield. Statesboro has driven down now to the 16-yard line. 2:20 to go, first and 10 from the 16. Yawn takes the snap. Again, gets to the tailback. Again, he bounces to the outside and escapes the first tackle and gets down around the 8-yard line.
Statesboro doing a good job, Bob, of stretching the field and breaking tackles.
Clock's running. We're under 2 minutes, but again, they still have 2 timeouts left. They got plenty of time. Again, they're knocking at the door here, 8 yards out. Second down and 5. They get 5 on the play. Running play again. This time, not much there. Jacket defensive line right there for the stop. It's 3rd and 5.
I think they might have lost a little bit. It's a no gain at a minimum.
1:42 and counting. Make sure you watch those reverses, Joe. That's what they're doing.
Yep.
Our defense is so aggressive, going one way and then they go the other way, and it's wide open on that side. No gain. 3rd down 5. Clock running. 1:25 till halftime. Wayne 17, Statesboro 7. Statesboro knocking at the door, 9 yards out. 3rd down and 5 from the 9. Straight drop. Has time. Throws to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. No flag. Incomplete. 4th down and 5.
If there's a flag, it should be an illegal man downfield.
There's a flag down on the field.
It should be. I think it's in the area of illegal man downfield on Statesboro.
It's a hold
against Wayne. Wow.
Golly.
Couldn't tell, but that's kind of the opposite end corner from us, Bob, so I really couldn't see. But where he threw it and it was right near a lineman, it looked like the lineman was downfield. But
brings up 3rd. How can it be 3rd and 1? I guess it depends on where the hold was.
Yes.
I think it was 3rd and 5. How did they not get a first down? The ball's at the 4-yard line with 1:10 to go. Jack is trying to keep him out of his end zone. Another running play. Bounces to the outside. Going to the corner.
Great
Did not
tackle.
get there.
That's a great tackle by Ja Ross.
Ross keeps him out of the end zone, but he's right at the goal line. It's a 1st and goal from the 1. Clock runs under a minute. But again, they still have 2 timeouts left, and they're only 1 yard from the end zone. Do they stay in shotgun, or do they go up under center? Nope, they stay in shotgun. Ball at the goal line. Quarterback's at the 7-yard line.
Wayne's
and Coach Joe Shaw wants a timeout. We'll take a quick break here. 42 seconds left till halftime. Statesboro knocking the door at the goal line. 17-7 Wayne back after the timeout.
Wayne Memorial Hospital wishes the Yellow Jackets the best of luck as they pursue region and state championships. The hard work and dedication of our coaches and student athletes has been instrumental to your success. The staff at Wayne Memorial Hospital is also dedicated to providing and delivering the best possible health care to everyone who comes through our doors. We consider it an honor and a privilege to be entrusted with your health care needs. Caring for the community isn't just our motto, it's what we love to do. Wayne Memorial Hospital, the official health care provider of the Yellow Jackets.
Wayne County's used their last time out here. It's 1st and goal from the 1 for the Statesboro Blue Devils. But the good news is they're in shotgun formation, so the quarterback's staying at the 7. So if you can get penetration by your defense, Joe, you can get a loss like
Yes.
they did.
Yes.
And I don't understand why you're not understanding they're trying to quarterback keep from 1 yard out, but that's just me. So the quarterback stands at the 7 from a shotgun, first and goal from the 1. And the quarterback's going to run the ball. Did he get in?
Yes.
They say he got in. Yon gets in to make this a 17-13 game with 41 seconds left till halftime. 41 seconds left. Statesboro takes advantage of the turnover. They drive 50 yards for the score. A 1 yard run by their quarterback, Bruce Yon. And they're a PAT away from getting to within 3. Snap down, kick is blocked. Wayne County comes through and blocks the PAT.
Wow.
This remains a 4-point game.
John
No
Ross.
flags.
Great job by
Wayne,
John Ross.
17. Statesboro 13. That's a huge PAT block by the Yellow Jackets. We'll take a break. Your score reads Wayne 17, Statesboro 13. Back with the kick after the timeout.
Timeout. Are you looking for a new home? Come huddle up at Clayton Homes of Hinesville, proud supporter of Southeast Georgia football. You won't believe these game-changing deals with energy-efficient appliances, modern kitchens, walk-in closets, and more. These homes are MVP worthy. Clayton consultants are always standing by to answer questions and help you find the home of your dreams. Don't fumble this amazing chance. Come visit Clayton Homes of Hinesville on 1207 Oglethorpe Highway and find your dream home today.
Check out the new Tim's Home Medical. New location, larger inventory. Tim's Home Medical, now located at 980 South, U.S. Highway 301 in Jessup, just to the left of Reinhardt's. They are dedicated to helping you with all your medical supplies and equipment needs, including Medicare chargeable items. Most are in stock, many can be delivered. Your health is their priority at Tim's Home Medical, now located on 301 South in Jessup, just to the left of Reinhardt's. Tim's Home Medical.
WIFO-FM. Jessup.
Wayne County on the kick return brings it to the 20. Brings it to the 30-yard line. First and 10 Wayne from our own 30-yard line with just 36 ticks left. We'll see what we decide to do here. We have no timeouts left. But it's a 3 wide receiver formation for Wayne County. And we're going to run the ball to Fuller. Fuller just puts his head down and gets to the 32. And Statesboro's not going to use a timeout. I don't believe, well, we don't have any timeouts left, so we may just be content on going to this halftime locker room with this 4-point advantage. Second down and 9, clock at 17 seconds as we come out to the line. Looks like we want to run another play. Second down and 10. Second down and 9, I should say. Fuller again, left side. And Fuller gets tackled after a short gain, and that'll be the end of the first half. We have reached the half here in Statesboro High School. Score reads Wayne County 17, Statesboro High School 13. Back with the Boykin Steel and Crane halftime show of the first half, recap of the scoring and other comments and details right after the timeouts.
Jim Boykin and Boykin Steel and Crane wish the Yellow Jackets the best of luck this football season, and Boykin Steel and Crane's legacy will make your foundation stronger as they specialize in steel fabrication, industrial maintenance, steel erection, crane rentals, and concrete. Boykin Steel and Crane in operation in Jessup and Wayne County since 1972. Jim Boykin has taken over the family business and continues to do what's best for his community. Boykin Steel and Crane located on the Savannah Highway in Jessup. The number to call is 427-7751. Boykin Steel and Crane, again, wishing the Yellow Jackets the best of luck every Friday night.
First Southern Bank supports Wayne County and Wayne County football.
On behalf of our First Southern Bank team, we wish the Yellow Jackets a great season. Football requires planning and execution, just like life. We are here to help you with just that at First Southern Bank. Call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Go Jackets!
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The Trade Mart at 3689 Savannah Highway has been serving Wayne County and surrounding counties for over 30 years. If it's a small hand tool you're looking for or a 30-ton bearing press, we've got it. You need a tarp? We've got you covered. We have any size you need, from a 5x7 to a 30x60. So if you need a quality tool at an affordable price, come see us at the Trade Mart, 3689 Savannah Highway, or call us at 427-6966. That's 427-6966. The Trade Mart says, go Jackets.
GNS Auto Sales of Jessup offers the perfect combination of quality pre-owned vehicles and affordability. GNS Auto Sales has buy here, pay here option available, or you can use your own bank or personal finance company. It is our goal to provide Jessup and the surrounding areas with the best buying experience possible. GNS Auto Sales located at 448 North 1st Street, Jessup, across from Farmers Market, or call them today at 912-559-4600. That's 912-559-4600.
When a legal battle comes your way, you want the best team in that courthouse. Our Jackets take the field prepared and ready to go. And like the Jackets, we stay prepared for any legal challenge. Now, we might not answer the phone in the shower, and it might take more than one call, maybe even two. But we're ready to fight for you. If you or your loved one has been injured or you're facing any other legal battle, give us a call. Tracy Allen Brown, 912-427-2504 or www.youneedbrown.com.
Welcome back. Welcome to the Boykin Steel and Crane halftime show. Wayne County leads by 4, 17-13. This game of the first half, the story of the first half is turnover by both teams and missed opportunities by both teams as well. Wayne County gets on the board first with a 21-yard field goal. But what was disappointing about that, Wayne County got a fumble recovery on a punt return. Cameron Michael, their star player, reverse field, was hit at the goal line and fumbled the ball. And Wayne County had a 1st and goal at the 2. They had to settle for a 21-yard field goal early, 4:47 first quarter. Wayne County had the early lead by a score of 3-0. Statesboro then got the ensuing kickoff. On the first play, ran a reverse to the star player, Cameron Michael, and he races 71 yards for the touchdown. They go up 6-3. The PAT's good at 7-3 with 4:25 to go in quarter number 1. We move to the end of the first quarter, and Wayne County's Jaw Ross got a nice 31-yard touchdown. Again, this was a bad kick by Statesboro. It was a very bad punt. In fact, they snapped the ball over the punter's head. Punter did a good job, retrieved it, but hit a squib kick. Luckily, it hit one of our players, but Wayne County was able to fall on it 31 yards out, and Jaw Ross takes it 31 yards for the touchdown with 22 seconds left, and Wayne County led by a score of 10-7. Wayne County would increase the lead on an 18-yard touchdown run by Matthew Fuller. Again, Wayne County got a short field on a bad punt, and with 7:37 to go till halftime, Wayne County led 17-7. But then Wayne County turned it over. They passed to Jaquez Vale at midfield. Nice catch, but was hit and fumbled. Statesboro recovered, and Statesboro had a nice drive right there before the end of the half, and scores with 41 seconds left on the clock. A 1-yard touchdown run by their quarterback, Bruce Shawn. The PAT is blocked by Jaw Ross. And at halftime, Wayne County leads by a score of 17-13. So, Joe, first half is in the book. We have a 4-point lead. Your thoughts on the first half?
I thought it was a pretty entertaining first half. A couple things that stand out. A couple great individual performances. DJ West has really been spectacular tonight on defense so far. And again, Coleman Palmer with a tremendous effort play to get us a big first down and keep the drive alive. I think the biggest thing going forward here, especially in the second half, is our offensive line has got to do a better job of getting a better push. It looked better in the second quarter, but it's still not where it needs to be. And again, I know they're crowding the box, but even when we're not, Coach tried to spread them out with 4 wide receivers, and they didn't have that many guys in the box, and they were still getting a push. So I think the biggest thing we need to see offensively is we've got more balance, but we've got to get a better push on the offensive line. And I think defensively, I think we played okay. We gave up We gave up the big play, Bob. We gave up the big play on the reverse where we, first play of the game, we got to keep track of them, and then gave them great field position at the 50, and they took advantage of it. But defensively, I thought we played pretty well.
Yeah, that last drive, though, was well executed by Statesboro. That quarterback's doing a nice job of distributing the ball to different receivers. That ball that he threw on the run was a dart, and that was a nice play, kept the play alive. So this is anybody's ball game here at halftime. 17-13, Yellow Jackets lead it. We'll be back with more of the halftime show, and we'll do it right after the timeouts.
Jim Boykin and Boykin Steel and Crane wish the Yellow Jackets the best of luck this football season, and Boykin Steel and Crane's legacy will make your foundation stronger as they specialize in steel fabrication, industrial maintenance, steel erection, crane rentals, and concrete. Boykin Steel and Crane in operation in Jessup and Wayne County since 1972. Jim Boykin has taken over the family business and continues to do what's best for his community. Boykin Steel and Crane located on the Savannah Highway in Jessup. The number to call is 427-7751. Boykin Steel and Crane, again, wishing the Yellow Jackets the best of luck every Friday night.
I'm Brent Davis with Jessup Furniture Outlet. In 1973, our father Roy opened the doors with an idea of selling quality furniture at a discounted price. 50 years later, my brother Jake and I have the same dedication to quality and customer service that has made Jessup Furniture Outlet a household name. You'll never pay retail after you see our outlet prices. Stop in today at Jessup Furniture Outlet, 651 Scranton Road in Brunswick, Georgia, where you'll find great furniture and always the best price.
For those who measure their day in acres instead of hours, working with folks who understand your farm can give you peace of mind. At Ag South Farm Credit, we appreciate what farmers do to feed and clothe the rest of us. And we understand what you do because we are involved in farming too. Give Ian Green a call at Ag South Farm Credit in Jessup to see how they can be a partner with you on your farm's financing needs.
Surprise, y'all! It's Savannah with Omaha Steak and Seafood, and boy, do I have some big news for you. Our Friday night seafood buffet was such a big hit, we decided to have it on Friday and Saturday nights from 5 to 9. So for all you ball gamers who miss us on Friday nights, come see us Saturday. But if you aren't in the mood for an endless amount of delicious seafood, our menu is available Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 9 and Sunday 11 to 3. We're located in the heart of Jessup at 362 North 1st Street, or call us at 912-365-0052. Y'all come see us.
Got in a wreck, fender bender, or just sideswipe that yellow pull at Walmart? Lightsey's Body Shop can fix it. Your car, your choice of body shop. Check out our Google reviews and our new website. We at Lightsey Body Shop are proud to announce our new location, 98 Doctortown Road in Jessup. That's 98 Doctortown Road in Jessup, across from the Show Mart. We have rentals available for our collision customers. Call us today at 912-385-6193. That's 912-385-6193, where we make it look like it never happened. Lightsey's Body Shop.
The Big Dog. Big Dog. Big Dog. WIFO-FM.
17-13, Wayne County has the lead here at halftime. Wayne leads by 4. Statesboro gets the ball to start the third quarter. Again, they got the momentum as they scored that late touchdown, Joe. This is anybody's ball game. Our schedule for tomorrow, college football. We got Georgia Southern early. The pregame around 11 a.m., kickoff at 12 noon as the Eagles are on the road at Wisconsin, taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. Which should be an interesting ball game. Georgia Southern undefeated, looking for a big road win. And they've been in the spot many times and seem to perform extremely well. So it'll be interesting how they do against Wisconsin tomorrow. That game on FM 105.5. Tomorrow night on AM 1370, Georgia Tech at Ole Miss, taking on Lane Kiffin and the Rebels. Rebels unbeaten. Georgia Tech currently unbeaten, so that'll be a fun game. Tomorrow night, ACC against SEC. Right now, ACC is winning those ball games on a regular basis. So we'll see if Ole Miss can hold off Georgia Tech, or Georgia Tech can put another notch on the ACC belt again. North Carolina beat South Carolina. Miami beat Texas A&M. What are the other ones, Joe? There's several, but ACC is just...
Florida State beat LSU.
Yeah, Florida State beat LSU, so this goes on and on. But anyway, that's our lineup tomorrow. Then on Sunday, Falcons are at home taking on the Green Bay Packers. That's a 1 p.m. kickoff on FM 105. The pregame at 12 noon. And on AM 1370, Jacksonville Jaguars hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Reid in the game in town. After a 1 o'clock kickoff down in Jacksonville. I'm sure that game's going to be sold out down there. A lot of excitement in Jacksonville, excited about it. Trevor Lawrence, year 2. We've got Calvin Ridley, ATN, the running back. Got some weapons on offense, playing well on defense, but they've got a big test against Kansas City who's going to come in mad as they're 0-1 on the campaign. And I can't even remember the last time Kansas City's lost 2 in a row. Can't recall that. Patrick Mahomes and company, Andy Reid. It's been a while, so it'll be interesting to see how that game turns out Sunday down in Jacksonville. Here, a couple of scores. Yeah, some scores.
Hampton County leads Moorhaven, Florida, 31-6 at halftime. Oconee County leads Burke County 14-7. We'll be playing Burke County in 2 weeks up at Burke County. I think I saw New Hampstead. New Hampstead was leading Richmond Hill 7-0 in the second quarter. Let's see here as we kind of scroll through other scores of interest for our area. Bear with me here. North Oconee leads Madison County 14-0. Calvary Day is all over Liberty County 44-0 in the second quarter. Long County and Groves, no score, end of the first quarter. Savannah Christian leads Savannah Country Day 20-0 in the second quarter. Trying to see if we can get a Pierce County score, Bob. Appling, we said Pierce County's up 21-0 over Charlton County in the second quarter. And that's about it for scores in our area. Camden County leads Deerfield Beach, Florida, 21-7 in the second quarter.
And before we take the break, just want to give kudos to the Lady Yellow Jacket girls softball team. They won 9 of the last 11. They beat Ware County on Thursday. They'll be at home on Wednesday taking on South Effingham. They got a big region game Tuesday at Southeast Bullock. The volleyball team's got a full slate of games next week. Most of them on the road. They're at home next Thursday. Unfortunately, the cross-country race yesterday in Hazelhurst got lightninged out, so they had a lot of lightning, could not run. So don't be running when the lightning is striking. So again, what other teams are doing extremely well at Wayne County High School. Here it's 17-13 at halftime. Wayne County has the lead. We'll be back with more of the halftime show right after the timeout.
You've heard about the sweet smell of success. In our towns, it's everywhere. The smell of coffee brewing in cafes, barbecue being served hot, and the whiff of sawdust from businesses being built. Our community success depends on yours. That's why Prime South Bank is now a local SBA lender with flexible terms and features for those who eat, drink, and breathe business ownership. Go to primesouth.com/SBA. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Overholt Construction is a full-service commercial construction company in both renovations and new construction. Integrity and quality are important to Overholt. They want your construction project to be a positive experience with a completed building you can be proud of. Visit their website to see a gallery of their completed projects. Overholt Construction, General Contractors, 1451 South 1st Street, Jessup.
Building a home or business with 27 mixers and 8 locations in Southeast Georgia to serve you, Mobile Concrete has just what you need to ensure you have a rock-solid foundation. No job is too big or too small for Mobile Concrete. Mobile Concrete supplies ready mixed concrete for all residential and commercial jobs. All Mobile Concrete plants are GDOT certified with Georgia DOT certified dispatchers at each plant location. Mobile Concrete now has locations in Allenhurst, Baxley, Brunswick, Darien, Glenville, Hazlehurst, Jessup, and Nahana. Mobile Concrete has you covered. They can also handle all your sand and gravel needs. Call today, 912-427-2330. Mobile Concrete says go Wayne County. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings is a place to eat when it comes to great food, whether it's their famous wings or a burger and fries, chicken tenders, maybe a salad, you name it, and Damon's has it. They're open for lunch and dinner. You can eat in or dine out. Simply call their number, 912-588-WING, 912-588-9464. Damon's also has their variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, and inferno. That's Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings in Jessup. When it comes to dining out, let there be no doubt. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings in Jessup just can't be beat. Located at 334 West Cherry Street in Jessup, Damon's Restaurant says go Wayne County.
For all your medication needs, call or come see the friendly professional staff at Jones Prescription Shop. We're conveniently located next to Wayne Memorial Hospital at 101 Peachtree Street. We have a drive-through and offer free delivery. Jones Prescription Shop is locally owned and has been proudly serving Wayne and surrounding counties since 1985. We accept most insurance plans and have competitive prices for those uninsured. We would love to serve you. Give Jones Prescription Shop a call today at 912-427-8825. That's 912-427-8825. Go Jackets.
WIFO-FM.
17-13, Wayne County leads it. Again, SEC action kicks in tomorrow with just 3 games. Georgia at home against South Carolina, LSU and Mississippi State at Mississippi State. And then the night game is down in the Swamp, the Florida Gators and the Tennessee Volunteers. So that'll be an interesting game, Joe. Early momentum for teams in the SEC.
No doubt.
And Billy Napier catching some flack in Florida. They want championships, and he's got a tough game against the Vols, but they heard something this week that was interesting. The only Tennessee quarterback to ever win in the Swamp is Casey Clausen.
That's crazy.
Peyton Manning never won the Swamp. In fact, he never beat the Gators his 4 years or 4 years in college. I think stayed 4 years. That was interesting. T. Martin won at home the year they won the national championship. But that's a heck of a trivia question. Casey Clausen, the only Tennessee quarterback to win at the Swamp.
Unbelievable. That's interesting.
That's why the lines got the interesting. I would think Tennessee would go in and roll over the Gators because Gators didn't look good at all against Utah. But just can never tell when the SEC cranks up. So there'll be some fun games. Only 3 SEC games tomorrow. Those are the 3. And Georgia at home against South Carolina, LSU at Mississippi State, and Florida hosting the Tennessee Volunteers down in Gainesville.
I'll tell you what, Bob, as bad as I shouldn't say bad. It's really not a great weekend for football, but I'll tell you what, next weekend you've got some good ones. You've got UCLA and Utah. You've got Oregon State and Washington State. You got Ole Miss and Alabama. You got Colorado and Oregon. You got Ohio State and Notre Dame. Iowa and Penn State. Those are all those matchups I read, Bob, are matchups of current teams that are in the top 25 facing off against each other.
Where's that Notre Dame Ohio State game at?
At ND. So guess what? If DirecTV doesn't fix it on NBC, we won't be able to watch it.
Oh, Lord. I'll be making some phone calls this week.
Donnie Keith, if you're listening, Donnie Keith, get that DirecTV stuff fixed with the Savannah station.
17-13, Yellow Jackets lead it. We're about 2 minutes away from the kick. And Statesboro is going to get the ball to start this third quarter. Again, if we lead it by 4, that PAT block by Jaw Ross may prove to be crucial. Yeah, it might be a good opening, Joe. I still remember Levante Larry's block, PAT. They got us out of here 7-6 years ago. So, again, Wayne leads by 4, 17-13 your score. Teams making their way back onto the field. We'll be back with the third quarter action. We'll do it right after the timeouts.
As a busy wife and mother, I'm all about convenience. If it can make my life a little easier or save me time, well, it's hard to put a price on that. That's one of the things I love most about Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance. I can get everything I need. Auto, home, life, even banking all in one place. Throw in a local agent who's always there for me, and that's why I choose Georgia Farm Bureau.
Always the home team. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit us online at gfbinsurance.com.
You see them all over our area. The Hendricks hauling trucks, hauling everything from dirt, rock, sand, and asphalt. But Hendricks Hauling does so much more. They do land clearing, site prep, pond digging, road building, and more. Call them for a free estimate. Hendricks Hauling is always hiring. Licensed and insured. Family owned and operated since 1951. Check with Hendricks Hauling to find out about all their services. Hendricks Hauling, 3600 Rainier Road in Jessup. Give them a call at 912-427-6395. That's 427-6395.
Sheriff Chuck Mosley and his staff want to wish the Wayne County Yellow Jackets the best of luck this season. Hope they can bring back that state championship trophy. Sheriff Mosley has made a commitment to battle the drug dealers in Wayne County, and he and his team have joined forces with the Jessup PD for a joint task force in the war against drugs in Wayne County. The department needs and wants your help. If you know or see any illegal drug activity, Sheriff Chuck Mosley encourages you to simply call the Sheriff's Department at 427-5970 or the Jessup PD at 427-1300. Sheriff Mosley asks that everyone do their part in helping fight the drugs in Wayne County. Sheriff Mosley again wishing the Wayne County Yellow Jackets the best of luck this season.
If you need a mattress, come see us today. A Magic Mattress, you need home furniture. We're on the way. Magic Mattress, come on down to Magic Mattress. Stop on by or call us today. 256-REST, 256-7378.
For a comfortable mattress and quality furniture, shop Magic Mattress and Home Furniture, 114 Allison Street, Jessup, across from AT&T near Walmart. Magic Mattress and Home Furniture, Jessup. For a great meal anytime at your Jessup Western Sizzlin' on Sunset Boulevard. Great flame-kissed steaks, the soup and salad bar, the buffet line, the dessert bar, and so much more. Call your orders in at 588-1000, 588-1000, or order online at westernsizzlinjessup.com. And don't forget breakfast Saturday and Sunday at your Jessup Western Sizzlin'. Western Sizzlin' on Sunset Boulevard in Jessup.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Tonight, mostly cloudy, 50% chance of evening showers and thunderstorms, mid-60s. Saturday, partly sunny, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, low 80s. Sunday, mostly cloudy in the morning, becoming partly sunny. Chance of showers, slight chance of thunder in the morning, then a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the GNN Weather Center.
WIFO FM.
17-13 for halftime, getting ready for the third quarter action, Joe. So if you're in the Wayne County locker room, what are you telling your players?
Telling your players, look, we're up 4 points. First thing is, they can't beat us if they don't score. That's the first thing. Real simple. They can't win if they don't score. And then you challenge your offensive line to dominate the game. Let's shorten this game in the second half. Let's establish the running game. But you challenge that offensive line to dominate. And I think really you probably challenge both lines of scrimmage. That's where this game's going to be won. It's on the line of scrimmage. But definitely you challenge that offensive line and try to shorten the game up. But you tell your defense, look, guys, they can't win if they don't score.
The good news defensively is, for the most part, we've been able to put pressure on Bruce Shaw.
Yes.
But if you give the kid time, he's deadly with the ball. So
good-looking sophomore quarterback.
Plus, he's got a plethora of receivers he's throwing it to. So we talk about Cameron Michael, but he's got 2 or 3 others that can go get it as well, as he displayed on that ball where he stepped up in the pocket, took a few steps, and then threw it on the run and threw a dart. So, again, but for the most part, our defense has been able to get pressure. It's kind of interesting. Both defensive lines that dominated the first half against the other team's offensive line. So I'm like you. I'm challenging the offensive line. Like I said, we got to get something going here with the running game. Got to give Jeb more time to throw the ball. And if we can do that, we can take control of this football game here in Statesboro. Right now, it's anybody's ball game, 17-13, and those guys are going to get the ball back dressed in blue. So they're going to be kicking. Wayne's going to be kicking from left to right, and Statesboro's going right to left if you're looking at your radio dial. And we are set for third quarter action here on the Big Dog 105.5 FM. Again, check out the Facebook page. A lot of pictures and videos. So here we go, 17-13, trying to hang on and get to 3-1 and get ready for homecoming week in Jessup and Wayne County. Homecoming parade Thursday, homecoming festivities Friday, homecoming Queen Her Court Crown on Friday night. Here's the kick by Sellers, and Sellers again kicks it into the end zone. That's a good start for Wayne County, and Statesboro starts 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Again, Christian Sellers has been a nice addition, Joe. New kicker, and again, he's got a nice leg.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt about it. Good leg. And it's, it's a nice weapon. You kick that ball, you don't give a guy like Michael a chance to even touch it and get the ball on the 20-yard line.
1st and 10, Statesboro Blue Devils. Again, Cameron Michael is the star attraction number 1.
We saw it, Bob, on that first offensive play. He He took that ball and went flying down that
71 yard
sideline.
reverse. So you got to make sure you know exactly
New
where he's at
quarterback,
anytime.
Bob. New quarterback.
First down and 10, Statesboro. Is that Michael playing quarterback?
Sure
it is. He snaps the ball. He fumbles the ball, but he's able to fall on it back at the 10-yard line.
To a poor snap, Bob. They put Michael in the quarterback to kind of play a little wildcat. Now, he did play quarterback last year for the Blue Devils, so he does have some quarterback experience, but it looked like, and that's what it looks like they're doing here, Bob. It looks like they're changing it up a little bit. They're going to go to put Michael in at quarterback, and he's got 5 wide receivers, empty backfield.
Lost 9 on the play, second down and 19. Again, on a bad snap. And now a guy jumps off sides, and it's going to be another 5-yard penalty. And Statesboro is moving in the wrong direction, which is good news for Wayne County fans.
Going to put the ball right at the 6-yard line, Bob.
Again, number 7, Jordan Lovett, just took off like a rocket. The problem was they didn't snap the ball. Kind of gave away where he was headed on the play, Joe.
Boy, they've really gone. This is a 5 wide receiver, empty backfield set with Michael at quarterback. This is a lot different.
Second down and 24 for the Blue Devils. And again, he's going to run Wildcat, trying to get to the corner. He's not going to get there. Wayne County brings him down. Jaw Ross with a tackle for basically no gain. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Bob, it looks like
3rd down.
It looks like what they're doing now. I wonder if it's an injured player on the field. It looks like Ja Ross is kind of Wayne County player down. Ja Ross is kind of spying Michael, kind of following him wherever he's gone.
Is that Ross is down for Wayne County?
I believe it is.
It is a Wayne County player down. Maybe it's just a cramp.
Yeah, I think you're right, Bob.
Quickly and walking off on his own accord, so that's a good sign. So this is 3rd down and 24. We'll keep it right here as Ross gets quickly to the bench. And they're sticking with this Wildcat formation, or no, they're bringing Yawn back in. Number 11, Bruce Yawn, back in at quarterback on 3rd and 24 from their own 6-yard line. So just got to make sure they don't get 24 yards once you get the ball back. Snap, straight drop. Throwing long downfield and incomplete. They throw a flag.
Come on, that's terrible. Now that's terrible. He's running with him step for step down the sideline and had him pinned. The Wayne County sideline is not happy.
But the good news is they can't get a first down because they had 24 yards to go.
It's not. I don't know if that's an automatic first down.
I think it's not. I think just a 15-yard penalty. So they're going to be well shy of the first down, but they got another play.
It's going to put it right at about the 20. So it's going to make it 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10.
Or actually, going to be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that just looked like one-on-one good coverage.
That's terrible. That was terrible.
3rd and 10, 10.5 minutes to go.
It was just a go route to Michael. It was drop back and throw it as far as you can.
3rd quarter action. Straight drop, rolls to the left. In trouble, being pressured, throws, get out of bounds. And they will punt the ball. Judson Hawley all over Bruce Yawn. Good job by the middle linebacker.
I'm surprised you didn't get intentional grounding there, Bob. He threw it away. I don't know if there was anyone in the area. The fullback might have been in the area.
Threw it on top of the Optimum Health System tent. Wayne gets the ball back here on the punt. Punter goes back for the Blue Devils. We've got a roster, but all these numbers just not matching up with what we're seeing on the field here. 4th down and 9. Wayne coming after the punt. Did not get there.
Got tipped.
No, they did. They tipped it. So Wayne County tips the ball. Wayne County will get this ball at the 41-yard line of Statesboro. Still a pretty good punt despite the tip. It's a 19-yard punt for the Blue Devil punter.
I didn't see who tipped that, Bob, but it got tipped. The referee, I couldn't tell. The referee immediately made the sign of tip. So Wayne's going to have the ball at the 40-yard.
40-yard line. So we start on their side of the field on our first offensive possession of the second half, up to 17-13. Wayne 17, Statesboro 13.
Not a good start to the second half for the Blue Devils.
And Wayne's going to run the ball. Matthew Fuller puts his head down and gets to the I'm sorry, to the 39-yard line. Gain of 1 from the 40 to the 39.
Statesboro's doing a good job, Bob, with their defensive ends of not allowing Fuller to get outside. That was another time where defensive end was right there, and Fuller had to go cut it back inside, and there was no-go there. So they're really doing a good job of not allowing him to get around the corner. He's having to stay inside.
Second down and 9. Ball at the 39-yard line of Statesboro. 9:39, third quarter, 17-13. Wayne County leads it. Jeb Craven, 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Goes out here in the flat, got his man complete, and that's a nice catch. Eric Hodges, number 7, with the catch. And we were glad to see him back out in that lineup because he really took a tough blow on a backside block in Baxley last Thursday.
Nice job by Hodges, Bob, going and getting that ball and turning upfield to give us a manageable 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5 from the 35. Wayne looking for that first Southern Bank first down, keep this drive alive. Jeb Craven takes the snap, going to run the ball and get a face mask, get a first down and more. Fuller this time gets inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line, was hesitant for a while because they grabbed the face mask and almost gave him whiplash. This should go against Statesboro. Should be a Wayne County first down.
This is going to put the ball.
Personal foul, face mask against the Blue Devils, no doubt about that.
This is going
they tack it on from the run?
Yeah, this is going to put the football ball probably about the 12, 13-yard line.
Nice run by Fuller after the face mask. Was able to get away from the face mask and get a first Southern Bank first down. Now they're going to tack on 15 yards.
It's going to be half
the
distance
to the goal.
Because,
they're going to put it down to
11.
11-yard line.
Which is good. Listen, the Yellow Jackets are in business here.
So Wayne in the red zone at the 11. 8:40 and ticking, third quarter. This is our first possession of the third quarter. Again, a nice drive being directed here by Wayne County's offense. Trips to the left. Will Green to the right. Jeb Craven keeps it. Jeb to the 10. Jeb to the 5. Jeb down to the 2-yard line. Nice run by Jeb Craven down to the 2-yard line.
He did a great job, Bob. That was supposed to go to Fuller, and he saw everybody crash. He pulled it back quickly and got out to the outside to give the Yellow Jackets going to have 2nd and 1 from the 2. But that was a pure read play. He did a great job of pulling it out quickly and getting outside. They both ends crashed. They sold out to go after Fuller on that one.
2nd and 1 from the 2. We can pick up a first down at the 1-yard line. 2 yards from pay dirt.
Wildcat.
Wayne County's got the Wildcat with Matthew Fuller, Coleman Palmer in the block. Matthew going, looking, did he get there? Second effort. Wayne says he got in. He got in. Matthew Fuller, second effort, gets in.
Great effort.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. 7:37, third quarter on a Wildcat run by Matthew Fuller from 2 yards out. Great second and third effort. 2-yard touchdown run. Makes it a 23-13 lead for Wayne County. PAT will make it 24-13. Nice drive by the Yellow Jackets. Again, helped out by the face mask penalty against Matthew Fuller. Fuller takes it from the Wildcat and takes it in. Sellers PAT is up, and it is good. It's Wayne County 24, Statesboro 13, back with the kick after the timeouts.
Don't you wish you were going home to a clean home? Let Two Maids of Jessup help with all your cleaning needs. Two Maids of Jessup is a residential and commercial cleaning business that is licensed, bonded, and insured. Two Maids of Jessup services locally and surrounding counties within Southeast Georgia. Owner and operator Catherine Britt and Chad Mixon would love to offer you a free quote. Just call us at 912-385-9551 or visit our website at twomaidsandamop.com/Jessup. Two Maids of Jessup. Let life shine.
Great products, low prices, helpful service. That's Harris Ace Hardware. Harris Ace is your place for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, Costa de Mar sunglasses, Calcutta Renegade coolers, plus Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jessup.
The kickoff goes into the end zone. Statesboro once again starts 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. It's Wayne County 24, Statesboro 13, and they bring Bruce Shawn back at quarterback. That Wildcat really backfired in that first possession for Statesboro, Joe.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
1st down and 10, a 4-receiver formation with 1 tailback. 1st down and 10, they give to the tailback, and he gets maybe a yard to the 21, not much there. Defense line of Wayne County all over that back once he got the ball. And number 99 again doing a good job on that defensive line for Wayne County. Elijah Miller. Him and the West are really dominate that middle part of that line.
Doing a good job.
2nd down and 9, 7:18 third quarter, 24-13, Wayne County leads it. Yawn, 2nd down and 9, straight drop. Heavy rush, throws out a flat, and he dropped the ball. Cameron Michael drops the ball incomplete. Clock stops, 7:05, brings up 3rd and 9. So again, as we mentioned at halftime, our defensive line is dominating their offensive line. And again, the quarterback's having a hard time finding open receivers, and because he's under heavy pressure.
Good job by Matthew Milton, Bob. He kind of read that quick pass real quick and was right there as well. So Yellow Jacket defense here doing what they got to do. We got to get off the field here and get this ball back in excellent field position.
3rd and 9 facing the Blue Devils. 7:05 third quarter action. Quarterback going to run that reverse to Michael. He's going to throw that left-handed pass. He's got a man down there wide open, and Wayne County's defense comes in and knocks it away. Great defensive play by the Yellow Jackets.
Matthew Milton, Bob, kind of bit a little bit on the fake, but showed excellent recovery speed to drop and sprint back and was able to knock the ball away. Because when that ball was about to be thrown, he was wide open. But, again, Milton showed excellent recovery speed. But Yellow Jackets got to do a better job of playing better assignment football.
You said they're going to go back to that play, Joe, and they did. Again, Michael, a left-hand quarterback, he's rolling one way and throwing the other way.
Everybody bit on that reverse. Again, he played quarterback last year.
Again, another whistle and a flag. And this looks like illegal procedure against the Statesboro Blue Devils. And their special teams has been basically a disaster here tonight. Yeah. Snaps over punter's head, fumbled punts, people running on the field at the wrong time.
Missed extra point.
I mean, special teams has really cost them a lot of plays in this ball, Joe.
Yeah.
4th down. Punter now stands at his own 2-yard line. Will Green stands at our 45. Here's the snap. They get it off. Will Green calling fair catch. He's going to just let it hit in the roll and get away.
Good job.
And the ball goes down for Wayne County's 47-yard line, where Wayne County will start 1st and 10 at our own 47. So 36-yard punt by Statesboro, but Wayne another 3 and out by our defense, and Wayne's got
field position.
Offense back on the field.
This is where, if you're Wayne, Bob, you want to really kind of put it together, a 4 or 5 minute drive and punch it in the end zone late here in the third quarter, go up 31-13 and really, really put them on the ropes.
Yeah, a nice drive here. Mix it up again like we've been doing. Just got to like the balance tonight. It's been a very balanced offensive attack with the run and pass. 1st down and 10 from our own 48-yard line. It's a running play, but a flag comes out quickly, so looks like that'll be against the Yellow Jackets.
I think he's going to get us with an illegal formation, Bob. I think we had too many people in the backfield. Yep. Legal formation. Too many people in the backfield on that. It's going to cost us 5 yards.
So a 5-yard penalty against Wayne County will push the ball back down towards the 45-yard line. 6:42 third quarter action. Wayne County leads at 24-13. Wayne has the only touchdown here in the third quarter. The 2-yard touchdown run on a Wildcat formation by Matthew Fuller was set up on a nice quarterback run by Jeb Craven. They took it down to the 2-yard line. 6:35 and ticking. Third quarter, 24-13 Wayne County. Jeb Craven in the shotgun. 3 receivers in the formation. It's a running play for a short gain. Good second effort, pushes forward. Tries to get some of that penalty yards back and got 3 of the 5 yards back.
I can't tell who that was, Bob. Was that Quez?
I couldn't tell. 2nd down and 13.
We hadn't seen him yet. I wonder if that was...
Second down and 13.
That was Quay Shaw, Bob.
First time we've seen him tonight in the backfield. That's him again back there by Jeb Craven, number 20.
Yep.
Second down, 13. Jeb going to throwing long downfield. Got a man down there. How about a flag? Yes, we're going to get interference. Nice thrown ball, and they knew if he doesn't make interference, Jaquez Vale maybe takes that to the house.
Statesboro got lucky, Bob. They had a busted coverage. No one covered Will Green running down the seam. We had him out there for a touchdown, but great job by Vale to get deep. But Statesboro had a busted coverage in the secondary on that one.
Vale had his man beaten, and again, the defender knew if he doesn't interfere, that could have possibly been 6.
That's
a nice thrown ball by Jim Craven down that sideline.
First Southern Bank first down for the Yellow Jackets.
It's a big first down here in the third quarter. Brings the ball down to the 39-yard line of Statesboro High School. Brings up first down and 10 for Wayne County. First Southern Bank first down, as Joe mentioned. 5:44 and counting. Third quarter action. Wayne leads 24-13. Looking for more points here in quarter number 3. 3 receivers, twins to the right. The receiver to the left. Throws out in the flat. Got his man, Eric Hodges. Hodges catches it and runs for a couple yards down. But they're going to give a bad spot. Where's the source? Come on, ref. He caught the ball and moved forward. What are you doing?
Tell you what,
he didn't give him any yardage on the catch.
A Statesboro guy came in unblocked, and Jeb had no time. As soon as he was about to throw the ball, he was getting hit.
How does he not get the 2 yards on the run after the catch?
He gave him a yard, Bob.
Didn't give him anything. He just marked it where he caught the ball. Second down and 9. My goodness. 5:03 and count. Ball at the 38-yard line of Statesboro. Fuller back in a tailback. Fuller trying to get the outside, not going to get there. Nice defensive play by the Blue Devils. Blue Devils say the ball came loose. The official says no. The official says his knee's down. It's Wayne County's football.
That was close.
Brings up third down and 9 for Wayne County.
Official was pretty emphatic and was early that he was down, Bob. So actually, they're going to say he lost a yard on that play.
Clocks are running 4:40 and counting third quarter. 24-13, Yellow Jackets lead it. Jeb Craven ran to the sideline, got the play from Coach J-Bo Shaw on third down and 10. Again, lost yardage on the play. Will Green wide right, trips to the left for Wayne County. Third down and 10. Craven pump fakes. Again, going long, got a man down there and overthrew him. Again, going for Jaquez Vale. Again, another nice thrown ball, but just a little bit overthrown down. There was a sideline pattern. Either Vale catches it or it's out of bounds. And it's fourth down, and I'm sure Wayne County's going to punt the football.
Coleman Palmer was running down the seam again, Bob. I think you're going to come to look back when they get to that sideline that we had 2 plays where guys ran down the left seam and the right seam, and they were uncovered in that formation. A trips to one side and single wide receiver to the other. So watch when we get that offensive ball back that we don't go back to that formation and hit someone on the seam, because that's twice they had a busted coverage.
Fourth down and 10. Wayne to punt the ball to Statesboro up 24-13. McElwain, good high kick again. Statesboro's just going to let it hit. It takes a sideways bounce out of bounds down around the 13-yard line. Another nice punt by Hampton McElwain. It's a 26-yard punt. Statesboro back on offense, 4:03 third quarter. Wayne 24, Statesboro 13. 24-13, third quarter, still 4:03 left to go in the third quarter. Statesboro without a first down here in the second half, Joe.
Yes.
Three and out thus far for a Wayne County defense. See if we can make it 3 series in a row where they don't get a first down. They shot themselves in the foot, though, with penalties and fumble snaps. First down and 10. John back to pass, throws in the flat, got his receiver, and he has it up to the 15-yard line.
That's a really nice play, Bob, by number 46, Bradley Wood, from the outside linebacker position. Really kind of came across field, made a nice open field tackle to hold him to a 5-yard gain.
Jordan Lovett, the receiver for the Blue Devils, number 7. 5-yard pickup, second down 5 up to the 16. Clock at 3:35, third quarter, 24-13 lead for Wayne County. Second down and 5 for the Blue Devils offense. Quarterback Yawn is going to keep it and pay the price. Big hit after a 1-yard gain. Once again, nice play by the Yellow Jacket defense. Number 28 with the hit.
Griffin Phelps for the Yellow Jackets.
Griffin Phelps
He's in
there.
for John Ross. John Ross went out with what we thought was cramps, Bob. We have not seen him back in as of yet.
3rd and 5 facing the Blue Devil offense. Clock under 3 minutes, third quarter. And again, the running back in the backfield starts and gets away and has a first down and more up to the 26-yard line. We had him back at the 10, and he gets to the 26. 1st and 10, Statesboro. Again, you got to wrap up and bring him down, and we didn't do it. Just hit him high, and he bounces out of that and finds some green turf. 1st and 10 at the 26. 2:39 and counting, third quarter, 24-13. Wayne County leads it. Statesboro first down. Yawn back to pass out in the flat again to Lovett. Lovett's got it. Lovett tackled. Now fumble to know they're going to say he's down. If they he's down at the 27-yard line, is a short gain of 1. It'll be second down and 9. Clock runs 2:22 and counting in quarter number 3. Wayne 24, Statesboro 13 here in Statesboro, Georgia. Wayne looking to go 3-1 and get ready for homecoming night a week from tonight at home against Jenkins High School. 2-minute mark approaches. Second down and 9 for the Blue Devils. Breeshawn, the quarterback, takes the snap, goes to the right, get his man, and he drops the ball. Big drop. Had a lot of green grass in front of him, but he forgot to catch the ball. 3rd down and 9. Clock stops 1:54. Third quarter. He was open with a lot of green grass in front of him.
It's been really a lot of missed opportunities and just shooting yourself in the foot for the Blue Devils tonight.
3rd down and 9, 1:54, third quarter, 24-13 lead for Wayne County. Trying to get that ball back. Another 3rd down and long. Yawn, back to pass. Going long down the sidelines and incomplete and no flag this time.
Excellent coverage.
No flag thrown by the
Perry Simpson, Bob, with
referees.
Excellent man-to-man coverage by Perry Simpson, Bob, down that right sideline. He had the guy covered, pinned against the sideline. Really a fantastic job by the senior.
Statesboro will punt this ball away. Yellow Jacket defense, again, they've only got 1 first down in this entire second half. That was on that possession. And we had him wrapped up and just let him get away, or they wouldn't have a first down at all. So, again, the defense playing extremely well here in quarter number 3. Wayne County leads 24-13, about to get the ball back. Good snap. Good high kick. Will Green calls fair catch. Makes the fair catch at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Wayne at their own 39, 1:39 to go till the end of the third quarter. Wayne leads 24-13. And, Joe, the defense got your message.
I think so. The defense is doing a nice job. Again, got lucky one time on some closing speed there by number 6, Matthew Milton. But, again, Perry Simpson, Bob, has been challenged twice deep and has answered the bell with excellent man-to-man coverage.
1st down and 10 at our own 40-yard line. Again, good field position for Wayne County. With that field position all night long, most of the drives have started in Statesboro territory. 1st down and 10 from our own 40-yard line. And we're going to give to Matthew Fuller. Fuller dives across the 40 to the 41 for a gain of 1 to make it 2nd down and 9. Still tough sledding in that middle part of the line. Statesboro's defense really has been tough against our offensive line. They've dominated most of the night. It's been a tough go. Had the one long run by Jaw Ross, and that's just about it. 1:15 and counting until the end of the third quarter. 24-13, Yellow Jackets lead it. 2nd down and 9. They give them a pickup of 1.
Yeah, it's been a lot of tough sledding here for the Yellow Jackets, no doubt about it.
2nd down and 9. 1 minute left to go in the quarter. 24-13, Yellow Jackets lead. Statesboro jumps off sides. That's good.
Good job by Jeb Craven, Bob, changing up the cadence, and a good job by the Yellow Jacket offensive line not to jump.
Makes it 2nd down and 5 and pushes the ball to the 44-yard line. So that's a big penalty by the Blue Devils. Clock under a minute now in the quarter, 24-13. Third quarter winding down, 48 seconds and counting as Wayne comes up to the line. Second down and 5 from the 45-yard line of Wayne County. Again, it's Fuller. Fuller finds some running room. There he goes. Fuller still on his feet, spinning and gets all the way down to the 41-yard line of Statesboro as the quarter comes to a close. Or at least they sounded the horn. I'm sorry. I thought that was the end of the third quarter, but it's not. Still got 28 seconds to go.
That could be the last play, though, Bob.
Nice run by Fuller. It's a first Southern Bank first down. Finally finds some running room on the left side. They caught him from behind. He gets down to the 41-yard line of Statesboro. Clock at 13 seconds. Wayne's going to try to run one more play here in the third quarter. Or are they? He clocks at 6. Coach Shaw's just looking there. And I think we're going to go to the fourth quarter up 24-13. So Coach Shaw's not going to run another play. Third quarter comes to a close. It's Wayne County 1st and 10. We come back at the Statesboro 40-yard line. Score reads after 3. It's Wayne 24, Statesboro 13. Back with the final frame after the timeout.
Is your checking account broke? These days, every little bit helps. So if you can eliminate monthly checking charges, why wouldn't you? At Interstate Credit Union, we'll help you afford everyday living with our low to no cost products and services. Call 800-822-1124 or go online at interstatecu.org to experience a better way to bank with Interstate Credit Union. Branches conveniently located in Jessup, Baxley, Brunswick, Hazelhurst, Midway, and now Douglas. Federally insured by NCUA.
Blue Collar Heating and Air is your top-of-the-line Carrier dealer. They service many brands and specialize in new installations, upgrading existing equipment, and airflow problems. They also have a large variety of hard-to-find filters in stock. So when quality counts, call the air conditioning experts, Richard Whitley and David Dial at Blue Collar Heating and Air, 427-6400. For weekend service emergencies, they have an experienced service technician on call. So remember, when quality counts, choose Carrier and turn to the experts at Blue Collar Heating and Air, serving Wayne County and surrounding areas.
175 Northwest Broad Street in Jessup.
The Big Dog. Big Dog. Big Dog. WIFO-FM. Jessup.
12 minutes left. First down and 10 in Wayne County. Matthew Fuller going to the sidelines, turns the corner and gets some yardage. The question is, where did he step out of bounds?
Way across the other side.
So you got at least 3 or 4, maybe more than that. It all depends on the spot. It's inside the 40-yard line.
Yes, good as mine with these guys, Bob.
Let's see where they spot the ball. They're going to spot it about the 37-yard line. So that's a 5-yard pickup. Second down and 5. Wayne County clock runs here in the fourth quarter in Wayne's favor right now. We lead 24-13. Score here will be awfully big, Joe.
Yeah, definitely. Make it a 3-possession game.
Second down and 5. Again, Fuller on a delayed draw, and he's going to lose yardage. And we're going to be second down and 7. Lost 2 on that play. Ball back at the 38. And we got a good kicker. He's got a good leg, but I'm not sure if we're in field goal range just yet.
It'll be about 52, 53 yards from here.
1 minute gone, 11 minutes and counting. Fourth quarter, 24-13, Wayne County here at Statesboro. Yellow Jackets lead it. Third down and 7. See if we can convert one of these, Joe. We did 2 in the first half. 1 to Jaquez Vale, 1 to Coleman Palmer. Third down and 7. Jeb Craven throws, got his man, Eric Hodges. Hodges makes a nice move, gets inside the 30-29. I think he got the first Southern Bank first down.
Great job by Eric Hodges, Bob, catching the ball and making a cut back to the middle of the field. And without that cut, Bob, he does not make a first down. So great job by Eric Hodges. Again, we've had 3 third down conversions that have all been effort plays. Vale, Hodges, and Palmer.
Statesboro player down. We got a timeout. Breaking the action, you score. Wayne County 24, Statesboro 13, back after the timeout.
Sometimes things happen in life that can knock you off course for a while. It happens to all of us at some point. Even the most careful plans can get tipped over when you least expect it. If this is you right now, Altamaha Federal Credit Union is here to help you get back on your feet with a Lifesaver loan. Need a few $100s to get you through a tough spot? We got you. Don't sink into the payday loan cycle. Let AFCU throw you a lower interest lifeline so you can keep your head above water. Contingent upon approved credit. Altamaha Federal Credit Union is insured by NCUA and is an equal housing lender.
Don't
let inflation tackle your finances.
Ready?
Neesmith Chevy GMC has your back all the way to the end zone. Find new roads to Jessup and check out the new 2024 Chevy Terrains at only $349 a month. You'll save more green than a groundskeeper. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. Or get 1.9% APR for 36 months with approved credit. $349 a month is with $87.50 down at 7.50% APR for 84 months. Not compatible with special financing. Stock number 15391. All offers plus tax.
Welcome back. After the timeout, Wayne County called for illegal procedure, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 15, 10:22, and counting. Clock runs as they set the ball after the penalty. It's 1st and 15. The ball's at the 34-yard line of Statesboro. Wayne County with the lead, 24-13. We're in the final frame of this ball game. Wayne looking for points on this possession, try to put this game away from the Statesboro Blue Devils. 10-minute mark. 10 minutes and counting. 1st and 15, another jump, another illegal procedure against Wayne County. It'll be 1st and 20, and we're moving in the wrong direction. 2 back-to-back ball starts by the offense. Pushes the ball all the way back to the 39-yard line. 9:58 and counting. 4th quarter action. So instead of 1st and 10, we're 1st and 20 after 2 illegal procedure penalties back-to-back. 9:40 and counting. Wayne 24, Statesboro 13. 3 receivers in the formation, twins to the left, one to the right. Gonna run Fuller. Fuller trying to get to the outside and does not. Gets a couple yards, but they drag him from behind. Gets it down to 35. It's a nice 4-yard pickup. It'll be second down, in about 16. 9-minute mark approaches, though. Time's in our favor. Clock running towards the 9-minute mark. 9:02, 9:01, 9 minutes away to the end of this ball game. 24-13, Yellow Jackets lead. It's 2nd down and long for Wayne County. Jeb Craven again going to run the ball. Man, that looks like Quiz Shaw, number 20. Short gain, 3rd and 18. So it's, 3rd and 16, gave him a pickup of 2. Clock under 8.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. 24-13, Wayne County. They can get this ball inside the 30, Joe, get a chance for a field goal.
Yeah.
And Soto's got a good leg. 3rd down and 16, and a timeout, Wayne County. Breaking the action, we'll take one as well. 8:11 left, 24-13, Wayne County, when we come back after the timeout.
The Chop House Grill and Bar in downtown Jessup offers a cozy, laid-back atmosphere with daily food and drink specials as well as live entertainment every Thursday and Friday nights. The Chop House Grill and Bar has all of your favorites, from their hand-tossed pizza cooked in their authentic brick oven to their Chop House burgers and steaks. And with their family-friendly environment, there is something for everyone. And they have specials every day from 3 to 5. The Chop House Grill and Bar offers dine-in and takeout options. Located at 155 West Cherry Street in downtown Jessup. Open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 11 to 11 Friday and Saturday, and 12 to 9 Sundays. Come chop it up with us at the Chop House in downtown Jessup.
The Big Dog. Big Dog. Big Dog. WIFO-FM. Jessup.
3rd and 16 from 35 Statesboro. Jeb Craven looking downfield, throws downfield, got a man down there, Will Green. Did he catch it? No, incomplete. A nice thrown ball, had it shot, but again, in and out of the arms of Will Green. Brings up 4th down and 16, so decision time. Are you in field goal range, a chance to take a shot, or are you going to go for it here?
I think we're going to go for it. That was a very nice thrown ball by Jeb Craven.
Now, Will Green has man beat. I think we're going to try for 3 here. Yep, we're going to try a long field goal. They're going to set it down to 43. That's a 53-yard attempt. Sellers from 53 yards out, and they block it. Statesboro's got it. Look out. They can return that. Make sure you tackle him. And Wayne County does. The ball is going to be down around the 31-yard line. Kind of like a pooch punt, I guess. But Statesboro has the ball. The time, 7:56. Still time, but our defense has allowed just one first down the entire second half. See if they can stay doing their job. First down and 10. The 30-yard line for the Statesboro Blue Devils. 24-13. Time on the clock, 7:56. Yawn and company back on offense for Statesboro. 24-13, first and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Clock is stopped momentarily, 7:56 on the change of possession. Statesboro takes the snap, a running play, bounces to the outside, but again, Wayne County's defensive end is able to stop him after a short gain of maybe 2. Gets to the 32, second down and 8, 7:44 and ticking here. Fourth quarter action. Wayne 24, Statesboro 13. For defense has allowed one first down in the entire second half. Second down and 7. Statesboro at their own 32. Second down and 8. 7:23. Yawn rolls to the right, throws in the flat. Got Lovett. Lovett drops the ball. Incomplete pass. Big break for Wayne County there.
He tried to run before he had the football, Bob. That was easily a first down and then some.
And, Joe, the theme of the night has been self-inflicted wounds by the Statesboro Blue Devils.
No doubt about it.
And it has helped us tremendously here tonight. Bad snaps, fumbled punts, running people on the field, illegal procedure, you name it, drop balls. It's been a tough night for the Blue Devils on offense. Third down and 8, 7:17 left to go in the fourth quarter. Yawn over the middle, incomplete.
Little crossing route, Bob. Look, quarterback he missed him. Looked like a crossing route where someone drug over the middle was open. Just quarterback just missed that. This could be interesting here, Statesboro. Got 7 minutes.
They're thinking about it, but there's too much time, I would think.
It's a two-possession game. It's a two-possession game.
You can't give the ball to the Yellow Jackets here on the 32-yard line of Statesboro, can you?
The problem is it's not 4th and 1. It's 4th and 7. But they're going for it, Bob.
Wow, 4th down. It's really 4th and 8. They gave him 2 yards on that last play. The scoreboard's wrong. It's 4th down and 8. They got 2 yards on that first down. They're going for it. They throw downfield and incomplete.
Excellent.
And there's no flag. Wayne County takes over. Wow, you talk about rolling the dice. 7:06 to go. They're going to get ball to Wayne County on the 32-yard.
Yeah,
I'm really surprised. I just thought there's too much time.
Well, and we kind of struggled a little bit offensively, too, last couple of series. So
not only 7 minutes, but you got 3 timeouts as well. Put it in the hands of your defense. Try to get the ball back. Play field position. But you're giving Wayne County the ball here first and 10 at the 32. We just tried a 57-yard field goal or a 54-yard field goal. So we're definitely in field goal range now.
I couldn't agree with you more.
I'll take it. I mean, one of those things you just shake your head and go, what were they thinking? First and 10 from the 32. Wayne's got the ball back on offense. There goes Matthew Fuller through a big hole. Matthew Fuller inside the 25 down towards the 22-yard line. Nice gain, close to a first down. I think he got 8 or 9. Depends on the spot, but Wayne's got the clock running in their favor. 6:49, trying to milk it now. Just keeping that ball on the ground, run that clock, and run it towards victory, get to 3-1, and get out of here, get ready for homecoming in JC Stadium next Friday night when the Jenkins Warriors roll into town. 6.5 minutes to go in county. Clock in our favor. Statesboro does have 3 timeouts left, but they trail 24-13. They gave them a pickup of 8. It's second down and 2 from the 25-yard line of Statesboro. Yeah, flag comes out, another illegal procedure. Nope, they're going to say offside Statesboro. Statesboro jumped in the neutral zone. That'll give Wayne County a 1st and 10, the First Southern Bank first down. So another big mistake by the Blue Devils. This one on defense. Little Antsy jumps in the neutral zone, and Wayne County's got a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 20-yard line. So we've hit the red zone. The First Southern Bank first down. 6:14 and counting. Clock ticking towards that 6-minute mark to go. Wayne trying to cash in here 20 yards out. 1st and 10 from the 20. Fuller's got it. Fuller up the middle. Touchdown, Wayne County. Matthew Fuller puts Wayne County up with 5:58 to go on a 20-yard touchdown run. Offensive line to open up a nice hole there, Joe.
Yeah, nice hole by the offensive line, Bob. And, that all they've got to do is just give him just a little bit of room and let him do what he does.
30-13, Wayne County, 5:58 left to go in this ball game. And that's another reason why you don't give Wayne County the ball to 30 line, because you can take it to the house in one play. Sellers' kick is up. Sellers' kick is good, and Wayne County has a nice 31-13 lead here at Statesboro with 5:58 left. Back with the kick after the timeouts.
Wayne Memorial Hospital wishes the Yellow Jackets the best of luck as they pursue region and state championships. The hard work and dedication of our coaches and student athletes has been instrumental to your success. The staff at Wayne Memorial Hospital is also dedicated to providing and delivering the best possible health care to everyone who comes through our doors. We consider it an honor and a privilege to be entrusted with your health care needs. Caring for the community isn't just our motto, it's what we love to do. Wayne Memorial Hospital, the official health care provider of the Yellow Jackets.
Time out. Are you looking for a new home? Come huddle up at Clayton Homes of Hinesville, proud supporter of Southeast Georgia football. You won't believe these game-changing deals with energy-efficient appliances, modern kitchens, walk-in closets, and more. These homes are MVP worthy. Clayton consultants are always standing by to answer questions and help you find the home of your dreams. Don't fumble this amazing chance. Come visit Clayton Homes of Hinesville on 1207 Oglethorpe Highway and find your dream home today.
Wayne County short kick, and the coverage is good. They have it at the 25-yard line with 5:51 left to go in this ball game. And Wayne County leads at 31-13. Feeling pretty good about this victory right now, Joe. Statesboro just handed it. They handed it to us. What are they doing? 7 minutes to go, and you can't go for
the game. Don't do that again. Get all crazy.
Load it. Don't take it to the bank. This game is in Wayne County.
Remember you did that at South Effingham.
5:51 to go. Wayne County's got a 31-13 lead. Defense has yet to give up but one first down the entire second half. Yawn back on the field. Again, he's going to throw the ball over the middle, incomplete.
Good coverage.
Low throw, incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
Nice coverage and good pressure by DJ West. And nice coverage by number 46, Cole Driggers, from that linebacker position.
2nd down and 10. Stay tuned for the post-game show after the ball game. We're here from Coach Jay Beauchamp. Get his thoughts on this win here in Statesboro. A big hit on the quarterback, and Wayne County's got an interception. Wayne County's got the ball, return it at midfield. Look out. 45, 40, caught from behind the 35-yard line, but it's Wayne County's ball at the 30-yard line of Statesboro. Nice interception. Who got the pick, Joe?
Matthew Fuller.
Matthew Fuller playing safety with the INT.
To Judson Holly. Judson Holly hit him as he was throwing the football, Bob, and really unloaded on the quarterback, and that helps cause that interception. A great return. Yellow Jackets are going to have the ball on the Blue Devils' 31-yard line.
31 yards away with 5:31 to go, and the Statesboro faithful starting to walk away.
Put this one away here, Bob. It's Quay Shaw going to check in at tailback for the Yellow Jackets.
31-13. This game's already been put away, Joe. The faithful for Statesboro is leaving the stadium.
Morgan, one more score, and maybe I'll agree with you.
31-13, Wayne County. Quay Shaw spins and gets inside the 30 down to the 28. That clock runs in our favor of 5:22 and ticking towards the 5-minute mark. Let's go in the ball game. Wayne 31, Statesboro 13.
Nice run by Quay Shaw, Bob. He easily could have been a 2-yard loss, and he got 3 yards out of that
homecoming week next week. We have all the festivities for you on the local news. Oregon announcing the homecoming court and their escorts. Always a fun night, homecoming night at JC Stadium. Under 5 minutes, second down and 7, 31-13 Wayne County. Jeb Craven, again, a handoff. Nice run again by Shaw. Shaw down to the 25, inside the 25, maybe to the 23-yard line. Close to a first down marker. Clock runs at 4:43 and ticking. 31-13 Yellow Jackets on the road here at Statesboro. Fitton was putting this one in the win column to go to 3-1 and get ready for homecoming night at JC Stadium a week from tonight. And a nice bounce back, but again, Statesboro really helped the cause with a lot of self-inflicted wounds on both sides of the ball.
Special teams really let the Blue Devils down tonight, Bob, big time.
Yeah, I mean, it all started with that punt return where he just reversed field and we snapped him. And really, they got lucky because all we got was a field goal.
Right. There was that. There was this bad snap to the punter. There was a missed extra point.
Wayne milking this clock. It's under 4 minutes in counting, and Coach Shaw is going to use one of his timeouts. Breaking the action is 3rd and 4 when we come back. Clock under 4 minutes. Wayne 31, Statesboro 13, back after the timeouts.
Check out the new Tim's Home Medical. New location, larger inventory. Tim's Home Medical now located at 980 South, U.S. Highway 301 in Jessup, just to the left of Reinhardt's. They are dedicated to helping you with all your medical supplies and equipment needs, including Medicare chargeable items. Most are in stock, many can be delivered. Your health is their priority at Tim's Home Medical, now located on 301 South in Jessup, just to the left of Reinhardt's. Tim's Home Medical.
First Southern Bank supports Wayne County and Wayne County football.
On behalf of our First Southern Bank team, we wish the Yellow Jackets a great season. Football requires planning and execution, just like life. We are here to help you with just that at First Southern Bank. Call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Go Jackets! Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
WIFO-FM. Welcome back on 3rd and 4. Jeb Craven threw a little flat pass to Coleman Palmer, and Palmer got close to the first down marker, but an injured player for Statesboro on the sidelines. So we get another quick injury timeout. We're going to be a yard shy, but we'll be back after the timeout. Your score, Wayne 31, Statesboro 13, 3:28. Back after the timeout.
The Trade Mart at 3689 Savannah Highway has been serving Wayne County and surrounding counties for over 30 years. If it's a small hand tool you're looking for or a 30-ton bearing press, we've got it. You need a tarp? We've got you covered. We have any size you need, from a 5x7 to a 30x60. So if you need a quality tool at an affordable price, come see us at the Trade Mart, 3689 Savannah Highway, or call us at 427-6966. That's 427-6966. The trademark says, go Jackets.
GNS Auto Sales of Jessup offers the perfect combination of quality pre-owned vehicles and affordability. GNS Auto Sales has buy here, pay here option available, or you can use your own bank or personal finance company. It is our goal to provide Jessup and the surrounding areas with the best buying experience possible. GNS Auto Sales located at 448 North 1st Street, Jessup, across from Farmers Market, or call them today at 912-559-4600. That's 912-559-4600.
.318 left, 4th down and 1. Wayne, of course, going to go for it here. The ball down to the 22-yard line of Statesboro. And Wayne County under center. Goes left tackle, has the First Southern Bank first down. And that's going to stop the clock momentarily, but move the chains and start the clock. We're under 3 minutes and counting now. And they got the clock running here. So Wayne's got it down at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 for Wayne, 2:49 and counting. So again, Statesboro has 3 timeouts, but they're not going to use any of their timeouts, so they're just going to let this clock run, Joe. So the question is, do we just continue to run the ball and run the clock, or just take a knee when we get close? Or
Quez Shaw in the game, very interesting. Bob Wayne went under center and just hit a straight handoff.
Yep, 2.5 minutes to go. Quez Shaw again. Quez Shaw, hard running. And we said all along, Joe, we like him because he runs north and south.
Sure
and he does that. Clock running 2:20 and counting here. Left to go in the ball game. Picked up about 3. We'll call it 2nd and 7. Ball down around the 15-yard line. 2-minute mark approaches left in this game. Stay tuned for the post-game show, Oakland Associates post-game show. Hear from Coach J-Bo Shaw, get his thoughts on this win. Joe will announce the Wayne Memorial Hospital offensive defensive players of the game, recap what's going to take place this weekend on Big Bell Country and AM 1370. Check some other scores, all that in the post-game show. Coming up about 1:50 and counting. Quez Shaw again, straightforward running. Statesboro defense wraps him up after a gain of 1. Clock under 1:40 and counting. Clock still running. No timeout called. It's 3rd down and 6. Clock under 1.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. 31-13 Wayne County. As Wayne winding it down here at Statesboro High School. Clock at 1:16 as we break the huddle. 3rd down and 5. Bale to the right of Jeff Craven. Eric Hodges to the left. 3rd down and 5. Again, a running play. Shaw bounces to the outside, cuts it back inside. May have a first Southern Bank first down. I believe he does.
Quez Shaw, great run. Great run by Quez Shaw, Bob. He kind of got outside, and then once he got the first down, he cut it back inside to stay in bounds. What a heads-up play by the junior tailback.
First Southern Bank first down. Ball at the 7-yard line with 40 seconds left. I think we're just going to take a knee and run this clock out and get out of here 31-13 victory. I believe that's what we're going to do, but just don't ever know. We may run a play, but no, that's what we're going to do.
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah, we're going to take the knee, run out the clock, and that'll do it. Wayne County victorious here at Statesboro High School. Final score, Wayne on a winner chicken dinner on a Friday night. 31-13 your final. Back with the Oakland Associates post-game show. They'll do it right after the timeout.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by Oakland & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South Fair Street right here in Jessup.
When a legal battle comes your way, you want the best team in that courthouse. Our Jackets take the field prepared and ready to go. And like the Jackets, we stay prepared for any legal challenge. Now, we might not answer the phone in the shower, and it might take more than one call, maybe even 2, but we're ready to fight for you. If you or your loved one has been injured or you're facing any other legal battle, give us a call. Tracy Allen Brown, 912-427-2504 or www.youneedbrown.com.
I'm Brent Davis with Jessup Furniture Outlet. In 1973, our father Roy opened the doors with an idea of selling quality furniture at a discounted price. 50 years later, my brother Jake and I have the same dedication to quality and customer service that has made Jessup Furniture Outlet a household name. You'll never pay retail after you see our outlet prices. Stop in today at Jessup Furniture Outlet, 651 Scranton Road in Brunswick, Georgia, where you'll find great furniture and always the best price.
Whether it's 5 acres or 500, a place to live or a place to hunt, it's hard to find a lender who understands land financing. At Ag South Farm Credit, we understand your values because we specialize in lending for land. Small or large acreage land loans with fixed rates up to 20 years and down payments as low as 15%. Make your dream of owning land a reality by calling Ian Green at Ag South Farm Credit here in Jessup to get started. NMLS 2327110, Equal Housing Lender.
WIFO-FM. Jessup.
Welcome back to the Oak Quinn Associates postgame show. Wayne County victorious here tonight in Statesboro, 31-13. Here's your scoring summary. Wayne County got on the board first with a 21-yard field goal by Christian Sellers. 4:47 first quarter, and Wayne County led 3-0. Statesboro scored on a 71-yard reverse by Cameron Michael. 4:25 to go first quarter. Score read Statesboro 7, Wayne County 3. Wayne County's Jaw Ross scored from 31 yards out with 22 seconds left in the first quarter. PAT by Sellers good. Wayne County led 10-7. Second quarter action. Wayne County scores on an 18-yard touchdown run by Matthew Fuller to make it 17-7, 7:37 till halftime. 41 seconds left to go until halftime. A 1-yard run by their quarterback. Statesboro made it 17-13. Third quarter action. Matthew Fuller, a 2-yard touchdown run from the shotgun formation. Wayne County goes up 24-13, and Matthew Fuller, a 20-yard touchdown run with 5:58 left to go in the ball game. And Wayne County wins this one by a final of 31-13. Joe Verratti has the Wayne Memorial Hospital offensive and defensive players of the game.
Thank you.
Want a drum roll?
Give it to me. All right. The Wayne Memorial Hospital offensive player of the game, Bob, is going to go to Jeb Craven. Good night throwing the football, very efficient running the offense, made a really good heads-up play on a run option where Statesboro crashed. Could have been a 3-yard loss, and he was able to pull it back and get to the outside and set us up instead of a third and long.
We thought he was going to get on the end zone that time. Yep. I mean, just came up a little shy, but that was a nice run by the quarterback.
That's a big play because, that goes from being 3rd and 12 to 1st and goal to 2. And a lot of credit to the young man. Last week wasn't his best performance, and he was able to flush and put it behind him and improved. And hopefully we'll see that much improvement next week. So your offensive player of the game is going to go to Jeb Craven. And your defensive player of the game, Bob, this was a pretty easy decision. We're going to go with DJ West. He was outstanding in the first half all over the field, and they doubled him a lot in the second half. He was still able to make a few plays, but, those double teams were freeing up some other folks. So, but hats off to the Yellow Jacket team for being able to take last week, put it behind them. Defensively, we really played well tonight, Bob. I thought we got burnt on a reverse. I think we need to stop. Maybe our aggressiveness maybe got us a little bit tonight. But, Bob, you and I were talking off mic. It's kind of scary to think, we come out here and we win 18-point victory on the road. And quite honestly, we think we played far from our best football.
Yeah, it wasn't our best effort. Like I said, Statesboro made a lot of mistakes on both sides of the ball. But I go back to the offensive player of the game, and just kudos to our quarterback. I talked to Coach Shaw during the coaches show, and I said, Coach, you play quarterback. You coach some great quarterbacks. Quarterback position doesn't matter if it's high school, college, pro. It's the most analyzed, scrutinized, criticized position on the field. So much pressure. And Coach Shaw's mentioned how he's not only out there, he's pretty much the field general manager. He's directing the plays. He's calling the plays. He's doing the checks. And like you said, he'd be the first one to admit it was not a good performance last Thursday in Baxley. He took it personally. He took all the criticism from the coaching staff, took it as fair, legitimate criticism, and got better. Came out here tonight. I thought he ran the offense very well, mixed it up with the run and pass. Really can't wait to hear from Coach Shaw and hear his comments on how he felt his quarterback played. But just kudos to the young, and I said it during the coach show, I'll say it again. People forget. He's coming off torn ACL surgery. Right. He's only got like 6 games now under his belt as a varsity quarterback. Hasn't really played in hostile environments very much. And can't stress this enough. He just turned 15 2 weeks ago. He's not 15 going on 16. He's not 16 going on 17. He's not 18. He just turned 15 years old. And so he got a high ceiling. Coach Shaw believes in him, and he's got him running this offense. And I thought he bounced back nicely tonight here against Statesboro.
Well,
against a pretty good defense.
Here's what we have to remember. Tonight was a nice bounce back game. We got some momentum. And then next week you got homecoming, a lot of distractions next week. You build your momentum a little bit more, and then we get ready for Burke County in 2 weeks. But this was a momentum game, and then let's hope we can get some more momentum going into next week.
Man, Coach Shaw must have sprinted up here to the press box. He's already here to join us on the Oak Quinn Associates post game show. Coach, we're just talking about your young quarterback, how he took all the criticism from you in the film room, took it as a learning experience, and really had a nice game. He's our offensive player of the game. I just want to get your thoughts on how he did tonight. I thought he did a great job of mixing up between the run and the pass. There's some nice balls downfield, but you know him better than anybody. You tell us how you thought he felt or how he played.
I am so proud of our quarterback. You know, he heard all the things this week just like I did. I forgot how to coach, and he forgot how to play quarterback, and he answered the bell. He answered the challenge. He took it, learned from it, and like you said, I thought he did a great job mixing up the screen and the run. Do some really nice deep balls. We didn't connect on a couple, but we got a PI because we threw the ball in a good spot and made him fight for it. I'm just so proud of him, how he operated our offense. He never got too high, never got too low. You know, Jib's a cool customer, and I'm just so proud of the way he bounced back. You know, he completed, the 2 hitches that Eric Hodges called, both on third down, that converted it. Then another third down early in the game, a little slip screen to the tight end. Those third down is what wins ball games or loses it. And he was really good tonight. I was proud of him. And, the biggest thing I'm proud of is just the way he handled some adversity, and he took coaching. He owned it. He knew he had to play better, and he did. And I'm just, to piggyback off that, I'm so proud of our football team, of handling some adversity. That's not easy to do. That's easier said than done. But they went to work. We had a great week of practice, and we got the guys on the bus that need to be on the bus. And just really proud of our football team.
That's off the receivers, too. Again, we saw something we haven't seen. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, converted. Hodges made a nice catch. Bale made a nice catch. Coleman Palmer made a nice catch. I mean, we were able to keep the chains moving. 3rd, 6, 3rd and 7, something we haven't seen up to this point. So, again, that's another key to the coaching staff and hard work, going out there and just working on it and getting better. But like I said, these kids took the criticism, took it like they should take it as a learning experience. Like you told them, this is, we're trying to help you out, learn from it. And I told them the quote that I loved from you. You said, average kids just want to be
average kids want to be left alone. Good players want to be coached.
And great players want to be told the truth.
Amen,
right?
man. Amen. And they took into that. And you know what's cool on Sunday? I don't know if I said this on the coaches show, but after I said that, I asked Jeb, Matthew Fuller, Tavion, Ja, Vale, Eric, the offensive line, and every one of them without hesitation looked me dead in the eye and said, tell me the truth. And man, that may sound, for us adults, that may sound like a very minute thing, but for a 15-year-old, 16-year-old to look you in the eye and say, tell me the truth, however bad it may be. And man, they owned it, and they took it the right way. That tells me, I told our coaching staff on Sunday, when we got done with film, I'll find out if this thing really matters to this football team after Monday's practice. And it was one of our best practices with a lot of energy, just getting coached. Yes, sir. No, sir. Tell me what to do. And I'm proud of our coaching staff. We got in some moments where that thing kind of, it was their first home game. There was a lot of new head coach. Like, we were there last year, and we knew we were going to get their best shot, and with the trick play and multiple trick plays throughout the night. And we just took it in stride and fought through some adversity. And, I think a key point in the game, one, we've got to stick the daggone ball in. After we get a fumble on the punt return down there on the 2-yard line, we've got to stick it in. We've had the Wildcat package. I didn't want to show it that early in the game. Hindsight's 20/20. I wish I would have jumped in it, after the 3rd down call. I probably should have just jumped in it like I did down here on the other end of the field. But, being able to handle that. We kicked the field goal, got 3 points, and then just be able to keep playing, keep punching, and then we broke their back there at the end. Just our coaching staff, our football players, awesome job of finding a way to win a ball game. We're nowhere near our best, but a win's a win, and winning's too hard not to enjoy it. And I'm sure we're going to have a good weekend.
17-13 halftime.
Yep.
I asked Joe what's going on in the halftime locker room. He said the first thing you're telling your defense is if they don't score, they can't win. Not only did they not score, Coach, they got 1 first down the entire second half. So just kudos to the defense. The effort here in the second half was tremendous.
Amen. And listen, I told you guys kind of before the game, there's a lot of patchwork right now within our defense as far as just guys beat up and banged up and guys playing in different spots. And, they go off 3 days of coaching on a game plan. Our whole staff of getting guys ready to play. And, we lost another one tonight, and we were able to, in the game, make some adjustments, move some guys around, and still only hold them to 1 first down in the second half. Just really proud of our staff, man, because they took the criticism just like I did, and they took it on the chin. If I can tell you one thing, this staff hasn't lost a lot in their career as a collective, and we were just as much ready to go coach as these guys were to go play.
DJ West, our defensive player of the game. Just your thoughts, Coach. It looked like both defensive lines were pretty much dominating the first half against the offensive lines. Did you see it that way?
You know, me and Coach Dobson, we have a great relationship and we've had a long history. If you really look at their team, they're built a lot. He's building it a lot like we do, as far as we're going to be really good on the defensive front and be really good in the box, and we're going to try and stop the run, and then try and create some explosive plays, especially early on in his coaching career here. He's trying to get his offense in rhythm. So I knew going into it, that they had a good defensive line. They've got a Power 5 kid at defensive end, number 3. Number 35 is a FCS player that's going to play college football. Just to answer your question, Bob, yes, I thought the 2 defensive lines, I thought the 2 boxes kind of, controlled the game early on. And we told our team, hey, those 2-yard and 3-yard runs isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it's going to wear on them, and see if we can break them. And we broke them, I think, kind of early fourth quarter, somewhere around in there. I thought we finally broke it, and we were able to finish the thing out.
The final analogy I'll use that used in the coach's show, you said this non-region schedule is like a puzzle trying to put together. And like I said, we went here 31-13, but I think you'd be the first one to admit it wasn't our best effort by any chance, that there were a lot of self-inflicted wounds by Statesboro. But you got out of here 31-13 and really not play your best game. Like I said, hopefully that's down the road. That's, like I said, that's what you build for, to get better as the season goes on. But a big week coming up, homecoming, a lot of excitement. But like I told you all the time, when Wayne County football wins on Friday night, everybody's weekend is that much better. So it's going to be a great weekend. Hope you enjoy it. But again, kudos to these kids. And I told this during the pregame show. I didn't tell you during the coach show, but during the week after you told me about the skull session on Sunday, I read in 3 different players. Well, I didn't mention their names, but 3 different occasions. I saw one at practice, I saw one at time, saw one other. And I asked them, I said, tell me about Sunday's film session. And they all said the same thing. We saw a side of Coach Shaw we've yet to see, but we wanted the truth, and he gave us the truth, and we're just going to learn from it. So just kudos to these kids to take, sometimes
it's not easy.
A lot of teenagers don't take criticism these days, Coach. A lot of teenagers, you criticize them, they're walking out the door. So kudos to these kids to take the criticism, accept the criticism, and let you learn from it, and come out of here and put a good foot forward, get a win, get everything back on track. We're right where we were last year again, 3-1. And we got homecoming coming up a little bit earlier this year, but it should be a fun night, a lot of festivities, and we look forward to a big win again Friday night at JC Stadium.
Absolutely. I'm so, I told the team, enjoy your weekend. This Sunday it's going to be a lot better, I'm sure. And there's a lot of things we got to correct, but a win's a win, and we're going to enjoy it. And, man, this slingshots us in the next week with I told our staff, I didn't tell our players we had to get through this one first, but being able to slingshot yourself into homecoming week after a win, our alumni coming back, just everything within our community, because it means so much to our community. And then you get to go play in JC. It's a faceless opponent. It really should be. We put our game plan together, we go play, and it's about representing Wayne County and playing with a lot of pride for the WC and playing a lot of pride for JC. And, it's just very thankful. Again, I try and say that as much as I can, because that's the truth. And I'm very thankful to be the head coach here and to represent this program. And, very, very proud. I can't say this enough. I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of our staff. I'm proud of our community. And, hey, like you said, Bob, anytime you get out of here with a win, everything's better. Everything tastes better, smells better. Everything's better after a win. And we're going to have a good weekend. Thank y'all for what you do. Thank you for always supporting us and being there and having our backs, what makes Wayne County special. Thank you for the fans that traveled, our band, our cheerleaders. Man, it was a lot of fun. Thank you for traveling with us, and go Jackets.
Thanks for the time, Coach. Enjoy your weekend. Again, final score, Wayne County 31, Statesboro 13. That's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. Again, until Monday morning for local news, local sports, Bob Morgan saying so long, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Do you know why most people don't invest outside work or at all? Because they don't know where to start and they don't know who to talk with. If this is you, give me a call. Hi, this is Sean O'Quinn. I can help set up a plan no matter where you are in life to get you on a suitable path to a sound financial future. Give me a call, Sean O'Quinn, at 912-385-1000 or stop by the office at 212 South 1st Street right here in Jessup. That number again is 912-385-1000.